8,000 likes in this video, guys, and you will have another Broncos franchise in 2 days. Another one in 2 days. And I will do this all the way until 10 seasons. This is going to take forever, so kill the like button. Let's go. I'm about to attempt, by far, the most difficult rebuild of my entire career. The Denver Broncos no longer have Wilson. They no longer have Simmons. They have pick number 12 and no quarterback. They have little money going into this year because of the Wilson contract and a team with so many needs. I am going to promise you guys something. I am going to do what other YouTubers could not. I am going to take this team to a Super Bowl and make this the greatest franchise turnaround of all time. I got Patrick Surtain. I got Sutton on offense. I have a really good young tight end. And I plan on attacking big needs in this draft, getting better year by year, and rebuilding this team to become a dynasty. Guys, Broncos franchise. Let's go.
On track, now we gon' way up. W's as easy as a layup. Working late, stay up. Counting all the way up. Counting blessings, yeah, you know we pray up. Pray up. On track, now we gon' way up. Now we gon' way up. Now we going. On track, now we gon' way up. Now we gon' way up. Now we going. Keep the same energy. Work on being better when I'm 70. Your drip is just a water spring.
Ladies and gentlemen, bam, fellas, the Denver Broncos franchise. Look on the screen. It's time, guys. Please, as you guys saw in the intro, kill the like button. This is not going to be a 1 year thing. It's probably not going to be a 2 year thing. This is going to be a journey. And if I pull it off, it's going to be a movie. I cannot wait, bam. I love teams like this, challenges like this. A team clearly rebuilding, just lost Justin Simmons in free agency, traded away Jerry Jeudy, who a lot of people would have considered to be their best receiver. Brought in Jones. They have Patrick Surtain. We have a lot to discuss. So let's just, I don't even really know where to begin. Let's just start with the overall fact that free agency, at least game-wise, I had $3 million in cap. We didn't do free agency. How this league is working is all the free agents are updated. But if a big-time free agent signs in the next 2 to 3 days, that free agent will be added to whoever that is. So if the Broncos sign a big-time free agent in the next 2 days, that guy will be added to the team. As far as the Broncos, where do we even begin? Let's talk about their draft pick. They have pick number 12 in the NFL draft, which is intriguing. I like to look at a lot of mock drafts because I don't like to just go in here and freestyle everything. Mock drafts have them taking a quarterback. Almost certainly taking a quarterback. These draft classes are updated by people in this league who are just awesome, who we all try and make this as good as possible. Essentially, the quarterbacks: Drake May, Caleb Williams, Jaden Daniels, JJ McCarthy, Michael Penix, Travis, Bo Nix, Sam Hartman, Spencer Rattler, Slovis. We have pick number 12. Now, I believe, and a lot of people believe, with that pick, the Denver Broncos are going to go get a quarterback. They got rid of Russell Wilson. It is a need. We also do not have a second-round pick. So in order to get a quarterback at 12, you have to look at who everyone's going to take. Caleb and Drake are going to be gone immediately. Jaden Daniels and McCarthy are going to be picked between 4 and 7, I would believe. If we want to get one of these guys, either Jaden Daniels or JJ McCarthy, we are going to have to aggressively try and move up and make a move. That we can talk about in a minute because we're actually starting this at the draft. But I want to do a full kind of team breakdown to make sense of the plan, to make sense of the entire roster. I feel like we got to at least look at the team, show you guys the roster, what's good, what's bad, what's ugly, and how we are going to fix this, how I intend on fixing this and making this an absolute movie. So quarterback, starting quarterback, he's got cool hair, is 6'3", 215-pound, 28-year-old Jarrett Stidham. He is currently their starting quarterback. As you can see, I could win MVP 6 times with him. He's not going to dev up. He will not be my starting quarterback going into this year. That is a clear area of need. Running back, probably my favorite player on the offensive side of the ball is Javonte Williams. This guy, I've won multiple Super Bowls with him in fantasy drafts. As a Madden player, he doesn't necessarily check every single box, but his change of direction for his size and power is incredible. He's the type of guy you make a superstar. He can be kind of a Najee Harris type for me. And I'm really, really, really excited just to see what he can do. The issue is this is the last year of his contract, so he is going to be asking to be paid. I don't think it'll be anything insane, but that is Javonte Williams. Perrine, I'm a big fan of. I just really like him as a player. I know he used to play, correct me if I'm wrong, he was a Cincinnati Bengal, and this guy just runs hard. I'm a fan of him. I don't know how much I will use him just because of his age. I just wanted to give him a little shout out because I am a big fan of this guy and I love that he's on the team. Receivers. Okay, so let's talk. We'll start with Marvin Mims. Okay, Marvin Mims Jr., 22 years old, 1 year guy, 92 speed, 94 acceleration. Kind of a beast. Okay, kind of a beast. 3 years remaining on his contract. Looks like he can become a stud for us. He would be one of the guys on the team that I would look at. And you guys love this adjust lineup screen. I hate it. I'm not used to it. I am I'm a boomer when it comes to these lineup screens. I just like the traditional look. But Marvin Mims is probably our highest potential for an immediate superstar breakout receiver. Whatever quarterback we get, Marvin Mims is going to be the guy that has the best chance to explode and to just absolutely become a beast. So very, very, very excited. His stats are really good. He's a good player. I've seen him. Other people have him. They make him very good. Courtland Sutton. Big fan of this guy. However, there's negatives. He's 28 years old, which as a receiver in Madden is pretty much 40. Meaning that his XP bar is 20,000. He's got to have like 6 good games before he gets a single upgrade. He's a beast though. 6'4" with 91 speed is no joke. And even though the potential for like X factor and stuff is low, the 1 year potential to help out a young quarterback and to make this team better is not potential. It is just a fact. Courtland Sutton can be a beast. He's owed $17 million for the next 2 years. After that 2025 year, I don't believe he will be on the team. But for these 2 years, Courtland Sutton is going to be my number one receiver because I've always been a big fan of him and I want to see him be great. On the other side, we have Tim Patrick. Could not be more similar. Okay. Tim, I would consider late rounds drafting a receiver to replace Patrick just because of his age. He's 30 years old, 26,000 XP bar. You got to win the Super Bowl and 4 MVPs before he's going to be up to an 85 overall. And even if I got superstar with him, he's not going to be a part of the long-term rebuild on this team. But I don't want to discount the fact that Tim Patrick is an excellent player, but it's just not going to happen. I'm sorry. That's probably a position of need. I don't know how we're going to assess positions of need, but I promise you, at some point, I will probably be taking a receiver. Let's talk about our offensive line. 32 years old, Garrett Bowles. He's owed $20 million this year. He needs to be paid, and he's 32 years old. So you'd have a very good argument that we need a left tackle, which is crazy because we also need a quarterback, receivers, and almost every position on defense. But left tackle, after this season, I have to either pay Garrett Bowles $17 million as a 33-year-old or move on. Probably the decision is going to be moving on. They lost their center to the Titans, so they do not have a good center. They do not have a good guard. Their right guard, Quinn, is actually a stud. 82 power, Wisconsin, or is that, what college is that? Wisconsin Whitewater. I don't know what that means. But 91 strength, kind of a beast. We have a guard. At that age, to be that overall, you know he's going to get better. We don't have to draft a right guard in this draft. So let's clap for that. The other position that they are actually quite solid in is they have a 29-year-old Mike McLean. I don't know how to pronounce his name, unfortunately. On the other side, he's owed $20 million for the next 4 years as a right tackle. And he's good. He's 6'8", 315 pounds. I really like this guy, but that's a huge contract. And part of the reason that we are absolutely broke. However, he's 80 overall. He's not going to go up much, but at least for this year one, we have 2 tackles. So probably in this draft, you don't see me take a tackle. Tight end, okay? We got Greg Dulitz. They just re-signed Adam Trotman. He's just not on my depth chart. I do have Adam Trotman. I just had to manually re-sign him. I'm excited for Greg Dulitz. I need to figure out how to pronounce his name before we get too far into the series so I don't just consistently embarrass myself. 84 speed, 88 acceleration. Broncos fans seems to really like this guy. And I'm going to do everything I can to try and make him a beast. I don't know how it will go. I don't have promises for you guys, but he is a star dev, young tight end. His stats are decent. He's not overly fast and he's not overly tall. So it's not like he has all the intangibles to be the GOAT, but he also doesn't need to be replaced. So we have a tight end. Okay, if the offense didn't wow you, let's go look at the defense. Let's start with the best. Patrick Surtain, the best DB in the game. In my opinion, don't at me. You can argue who the best corner in the NFL is. In Madden, there is no argument. It's Patrick Surtain. He's 6'2", 202 pounds. He gets every ability in the game. He's an X factor. He's our fearless leader. Oh my gosh. What just happened to me? He's our leader. I don't know what zone abilities I'm going to put on him, but honestly, he's the GOAT. I love Patrick Surtain. I'm a huge fan of him. He's paid $6 million this year, $20 million next year, and he's going to need to be re-signed and paid. That is going to be the number one priority, is to make sure that we bring back Surtain. That is the leader of this defense. Okay, let's just work this way. We got Riley Moss, 1-year guy out of Iowa, 91 speed, crazy acceleration, which is actually kind of good. He's going to start for us probably this year. I don't think our secondary is horrible, and he's young. 70 zone. He's a young player who I feel like could be an early contributor, and he's young enough where if I can get 20 picks with him, you never know. You might see a breakout. You might see something really good if we can do that. So, guys, DB number 2, Riley Moss. Well, not actually. The math is my favorite subject. And this is why I hate this lineup screen, but whatever. Damari Math is my favorite subject. You guys know, legend on the channel with multiple franchises, not even just one. I've won a billion Super Bowls with Mathis. 93 speed, 94 acceleration, 68 man coverage. He's not Darrelle Revis in his prime at this point, but he is fast. And for whatever reason, whenever I have Damari Mathis on a team, really good things happen. Despite being 25, his XP bar is still very low. He's 70 overall. Am I going to put him on an island against Cooper Kupp? No. But he is a good corner who's going to be on the team. He's going to be cheap for probably his entire career, and I'm happy to have him. So that is our other corner, Damari Mathis. I hate this loading screen. Okay, I got to switch. I'm switching to the other screen. I'm sorry, I'm tapping out. I can't do it. I can't look at this screen anymore. It just kicks me every single time. It kicks me to the other thing. Okay. Trayvon Smith is there as well, 92 speed, 95 acceleration, 28 years old, and then Jaquan McMillan. These are our 3 corners that we're going to kind of work with. 4th will be Trayvon Smith for this year, but he is 21. He is a little bit older. Now, Baron Browning out of Ohio State. This is our edge rusher, and this is part of the reason I don't think edge rusher is a huge concern for me right now. I think this guy's got sky is the limit potential. I really, really, really do. When I think about the players that I have on this team with the most boom potential, I think it's him. 3rd round pick. I think he's tall. He's ridiculously fast. He's got great power moves. To me, he starts, and hopefully we can make Baron Browning an absolute stud for us. Alex Singleton, special place in my heart, played for my favorite CFL team for a long time, and now he's killing it in the NFL. Shout out Alex Singleton. I want to make this shout out now because Alex, you will probably not be on my field. But that's not to say you're not the GOAT. It's just Madden just plays a little bit different. Okay, Nick Bonito. This is the other guy that I really wanted to mention early here because he is the same kind of boat to me as Browning. These two are very similar players. Fast. He needs a little bit more work at some of the finesse power moves, but that's 2 really capable edge rushers that I want to see what we can see how we can make that work. The problem is we also have a guy named Jonathan Cooper who's a stud. We almost have too much young depth at this position. He was a 7th round pick out of Ohio State. I would lean a little bit more to the 2 years younger Nick Bonito, but that's not to say that I'm not going to be playing him. That's just kind of where we're at with that position. We don't have a defensive tackle. Zach Allen, I like. I feel didn't they pay him a bunch of money? Yeah, $20 million a year. Holy moly. He was a beast in Arizona. But I don't know how much he probably will be cut after this year because I need to save that $26 million. That $26 million is going to jump to the other side after. And that's money that we're going to have to save. Free safety. There used to be somebody here that's not there anymore. But it is what it is. We got a young Turner. We got Kedrion Smith. Brandon Jones, who they just signed to a 3-year deal. He's going to be our starter up top. I'm really, really, really excited to see what he can do. Caden Stearns is a great user, so that's one thing to be excited about. We got a good user. I think if we can user and make him a beast, Caden Stearns. And then my personal favorite player on the entire team is JL Skinner. And I've considered usering him. He reminds me a lot of James Williams. 6'4", 220, 89 speed. Like, he's our free safety. What if Simmons was here and I wouldn't have had a place for him to play? I want these two to work together, Jones and Skinner, to be a beast. Caden Stearns is going to be my user, or Skinner, I'm not 100% sure. Will Lutz at kicker. Guys, that is our team. So, now, I haven't shut up yet. So, what do we do with pick number 12? That's where we're starting this entire franchise. Players that I'm most interested in. Okay, he won't be there. I already have reached out to the top picks. I'm not going to get there. I want one of these guys. Okay, one of them. Whether it be JJ McCarthy or Jaden Daniels. Penix is very good, but I really, 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 really want to try and trade up for one of these 4 quarterbacks. Because I feel like a lot of mock drafts are saying that that's what the Broncos are planning on doing. Now, however, these aren't easy picks to get, and I have nothing to offer people. That's the thing. I can only offer future picks, which I need. Making this why I said this is one of the biggest, most difficult franchises there is, because it's not like I have a ton of picks to be offering. What do I offer next year picks? It's tricky, and we're just going to have to kind of see how it goes. But we're going to get on the phone. We're going to start calling. We're going to start figuring some things out and see where it goes. The draft, we might just have to make decisions as the draft goes and try and make moves. Yo, Leon.
Hello?
What's up, dude?
What's up, man?
What's up, dude? Talk to me about pick number 2. Let's talk.
What you got in mind?
Okay, what would it take is my question.
What would it take?
I have pick 12, by the way.
Pick 12. Let me see.
You got Eckler over there. You're looking a little bit scary. What are you doing?
Man.
What are you doing with Sam Howell? Are you taking a quarterback?
Of course. I mean, pick 2, man. I need this pick,
Okay.
You got some nice picks over there, though. Pick 12.
Is that your way of telling me this isn't gonna happen?
Basically.
Basically, a nice. I bet you'd do it for Sertan, but I wouldn't do that.
No.
You still wouldn't?
No.
Okay, what about my first this year and first next year to move up to 2? Would you do that?
No, sir.
Okay.
Can't do it, bro.
What if my first this year and my firstborn, you get to pick the name?
Let me think about that.
Get back to me on that one.
Alright.
Okay. Worth the try. Okay, Commanders is not that. See, you gotta try it. You gotta call everybody. It's GM mode. I shouldn't have offered the name of my firstborn, but I'm in GM mode. Okay, let's get back on the phone. Who else has a good pick? Patriots. Hello, sir.
Hey.
I'm guessing you're moving your pick.
No, I'm keeping my pick.
Tell me who are you gonna take with your pick?
I don't know. That's between me and the training staff.
Why is it just you and the training staff?
We gotta know who we're getting ready for the season, man. I can't. I've got nobody at QB right now.
Yeah, neither do I. We're in the same boat.
No.
So
it's only big enough for one person.
Can I move up from 12 to 3?
No.
Okay. Do you know who Garrett Bowles is?
Who?
Garrett Bowles. He's on the last year of his contract?
No.
Okay. Are you firm in no?
Yeah, 100%.
Okay. I hope you lose every game. Thank you.
Probably will.
Bye. I'm swinging. Hey, you can't say I'm not. I'm swinging for the fences. I'm trying, Broncos fans. I promise I'm trying. Hello, Chargers.
Good evening.
How you doing, man? How was the Lakers game?
I'm a Sacramento fan.
Okay, that's fine. I was just asking, just curious. How's the family?
It's good. It's good.
That's good. That's great to hear. Okay, I want your pick. You don't need to pick at 5. You need other positions. At 5, Harrison's going to be gone, and then there's a drop-off. So I want to know how I go from 12 to 5 in a mutually beneficial trade.
What about your pick 12 this year and your first for next year?
Pick 12 this year and my first for next year?
Correct.
I got, oh my gosh. That's to move up 7 spots though. That my guy might be there.
Mm-hmm.
What about my third this year? I only have a third. Actually, I'm going to sweeten the deal. My first this year, my second next year, and my third next year. Because I only have 1 pick in this draft in the third, so I can help you out future more than I can help you out present.
Your second and your third for next year?
Yeah, that's an aggressive offer. I
can do that.
So my first this year, my second next year, and my third next year, I move up 7 spots?
Yes, sir. That'll work.
Okay, I'll do that. Thank you.
All right.
We got to be aggressive. I know I just gave up a lot, but I felt like he wanted my first next year. I maintain my first. I ideally have a decent season, and I move up 7 spots with a chance to get our franchise quarterback. You gotta try your best to bring in a franchise QB. I believe at pick 5. I wasn't going to give up both my first. I believe at pick number 5, we will have a chance at one of those 4 top quarterbacks. And I've risked it in Seahawks franchise and other franchises. I've risked sitting back because the price is always too high to move up, and I'm sick of it. I just want to move up and try and guarantee one of these 4 guys. If we can get one of these 4 guys, I would be a very, very, very happy man. We pick at pick number 5. So I think potentially there's only going to be 1 there. Like, I think there legitimately could only be 1 player there. But we'll cross our fingers. We'll see how it goes. And we're just going to have to watch the draft closely. I would say Daniels or McCarthy. I'd love them both. I really would. Okay, that trade has been accepted. The draft is about to start here in a minute. That was aggressive. I keep my third this year. Next year, we're in shambles. But this year, at least, we're going to have a chance to make some picks. Like, it's not like we're just sitting with nothing. We're going to have a chance to at least have some selections. Oh my gosh, they're on the clock. I'm going to be sick. If this isn't Caleb, I would say we get one of the top 4 guys. Harrison Jr. goes number 1. I'm looking up the top QBs 2024 draft right now. I just want to make sure I do the most. Caleb goes 2. It's literally the same order. They got Jaden Daniels. It all comes down to who the Patriots pick. I couldn't trade with the Cardinals. So if for whatever reason the 4 of them are gone, we rethink our entire draft and we figure something out with a crazy. The Cardinals would not move their pick. Oh my gosh, who is he gonna take? I can't even watch this. I almost want to call the dude. Who are you picking? He's in the war room, dude. He's in the war room. The suspense is killing me. He's got to be May. We're for sure going to get Daniels and McCarthy. He's only got 30 seconds left. I don't know what to do here. He's got 20 seconds left. Who just went? Who did he pick?
On the clock now, it's the Denver Broncos.
No freaking way. Who? Dude, Drake fell to us at 5? I mean, what? I cannot believe that. Who did the Patriots take? May look like a future Heisman. Most accurate, May plays similar precision with defenders barreling down. Oh my gosh, who would you guys take? I want Jaden Daniels. Oh my gosh, I don't know what to do. Oh my gosh. I do not know what to do. Bro. Jaden is so tough. And this is an updated class. He ran unreal. I can't pick. I got a Drake May, they have 2 as the second best. Oh my gosh! Why is this my spot? I'm gonna get him to pause. Pause! Pause the draft! I can't pick. They paused it for me. Guys, I don't know what the heck to do here. I honestly want to flip a coin. I can't pick. I really, really, really can't pick. They're so close in all the ratings. Like, I just feel like I would do better with Jaden Daniels than I would May. I feel like I would do better with him. I almost want to just flip a coin. Like, who do I take? Oh my gosh. Okay, the only way I can pick, I can't. This is too much. I'm folding like a cheap tent under pressure. Heads or tails? Heads, we take Drake May. Tails, we take Jaden Daniels. It's the only way to make this decision. Jaden Daniels is way faster. I feel like he'd be really exciting to watch. So would Drake May. Heads, Drake May. Tails, Jaden Daniels. Hey Siri, heads or tails?
It's tails.
Guys, officially, QB1 out of LSU. I couldn't pick. I could not pick. He's the fastest QB in the draft. He's 6'4". Oh my gosh, let's go, man. Boom. As I said, this is an updated draft after combine. 92 speed, 90 acceleration, 93 throw power, 6'4", 210 pounds, 23 years old, out of LSU. Go Tigers, baby. That was the most difficult decision I think I've ever had to make. I just like Jaden Daniels. Like, honestly, I had to flip a coin. Like, I had to flip a coin. I had no... Oh my gosh. I don't know, dude. I don't know. I could not be happier with this. I feel like Drake May has the accuracy, everything, but I want a playmaker. I want a difference maker. We don't have a lot of weapons. I need someone who can just take over and be the GOAT. And for me, that's going to be Jaden Daniels. Oh my gosh. I was not expecting to be in that situation at all. Like, literally was not expecting that whatsoever. He's our QB. I don't know. We're going to find out. I think it's going to be awesome. Okay, ladies and gentlemen. We're in the third round. Positions that I like. Adonai Mitchell I really like as kind of a burner at 6'4". Like, I don't know if I want to go back-to-back offenses. Adonai Mitchell. Combine. So he at the combine. What did he run? Let me see what he ran. He ran a 4.34 at the combine and he's gone. So don't worry about it. Ah, shoot. I was quite interested in taking him, actually. Like, quite interested. Okay, Josh Proctor. We lost Simmons, a hit power, 4.52 guy. Not necessarily amazing. We still have some decent DBs here. Blades Jr., 4.48, Cam Hart. Last year. I just feel like this pick really needs to count. Jason Marshall Jr., Josh Newton. Who is still kicking? Princely's a beast. Oh my gosh, I'm just getting punched in the face. Repeatedly punched in the face. Okay, the more I look, guys, a lot of these positions are picked over. Blades is interesting. Proctor's interesting just because of his grade. Running back position, I would have potentially considered going, but I think we got to look. I've taken Brendan Rice in 2 franchises. I can't do it. Jalen McMillan. Taj Washington is fast. 5'10" though. Like, these aren't honestly the players that I really wanted got kind of picked over right before we picked, which is tough. That's a tough scene. I feel like that would be a really dumb pick at this spot. These guys are all just super slow and not very tall. Like, there just isn't value there. My favorite player here is Proctor, but Proctor, he doesn't look great. I do like him. He just doesn't really look insane to me. Part of me thinks I take a chance at a receiver and just kind of see, like, even just to see what could happen here. Ryan O'Keefe, 449. I'm running out of time here. I think the best, Jalen McMillan's out of Washington. As a third receiver, I like that. Jalen McMillan's, baby. Jalen McMillan. We go receiver with our second pick. I always like to look these guys up. Millen. So McMillan, 22 years old, University of Washington. Good size, production, long strides. Honestly, 6'1". That's not bad. 93 speed, 94 excel, 90 change of direction. I didn't know what to do with that pick. I felt lost. I felt I was totally out to lunch, but this is a starting receiver. He becomes one of our fastest receivers and someone we can try and get the ball to. It wasn't ideal. There was a receiver that got taken like 3 before that you guys saw, but I think Jalen McMillan with this pick, we bring in a receiver for Daniels and we cross our fingers that it helps. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, round 4. Oh my gosh, I love this guy. Friend of the channel, beast. I already have a power back, but that's tough to not take in that situation. I'm kind of just looking for best available at this stage. Barrett Carter's a beast, but I feel like we're already decent at that position. DB wise, we could use depth. Now, still 448 Will Roberts. I'm just kind of looking like, and I hate to be the guy who's like, oh, speed is the only thing that matters, but like at DB, for those of you who are always like, oh, why do you guys care so much about speed? Go play against a fast corner and watch your high awareness DB get absolutely cooked on a streak every single time. And then tell me why speed matters so much. Malachi Moore is the most valuable. He's a 4.46 solid speed. Castro's got a pressed. Roland, Josh Newton is probably the one that I'm most interested in. A press, A to C awareness, 6 feet out of TCU. He's nothing insane, but he looks decent. That's the thing. He does look decent. Keaton Ellis is still here. Okay, we'll see who's here in a second. Okay, so as far as Harper, solid speed. Okay, I am leaning towards taking a DB or Keaton Ellis. Great speed. Yeah, the thing about Keaton is he is double great speed. There's 2 good potential users here. And user is always an important position because the reason I've been drafting these lately is because if I user them and I have a really good year, they go up like a dev. The thing about Ellis is it says he has great speed. So I'm going to take Keaton Ellis. Boom! I like that. I like that as a 4th round pick. 91 speed, 92 excel safety. I might make him my user and try and make him a superstar. I've done that for the last 3 safeties. I draft them, I user them, I run around, and I make them great. Keaton Ellis is going to be our guy. I like that in the 4th round. Okay, 5th round is where we can have a little fun and see who's all there. Okay, so I have 2 of the next 3 picks. Braylon, this is such disrespect that I'm even picking you here, but I am taking Braylon Allen with this pick 100%. Should not be here, 0% chance, but we'll get a little bit more depth at running back and a stud. Okay, this is going to be our last pick. I hope there's a DB who's still there. Like I said, I have no remaining picks after this. So this is my last pick of the entire draft. That's just players that were Malachi Moore. I want to take a DB because I'd like to start one more DB. I'm going to take Still. 6'2", 90 speed. I can live with that. Okay, let's see how we did. Guys, it's the moment of truth. How did we do, everybody? Okay. Boom! We only had 5 picks. Allen was okay. Jaden Daniels, 75 overall. Let's just take a look at Jaden Daniels. I'm going to try and get his build correct. Everyone was saying he's quite like skinny. So we're going to try and get his build, everything. Guys, this is the franchise QB. I took a risk. I traded up. And we got a guy who I think can carry a team that needs to be carried a little bit. 75 strong arm, 74 scrambler. He's got a good arm. He's quick. He's everything I kind of need him to be, and I'm super pumped about that pick. Obviously, Drake May, I think, is selected like a pick after, so we're gonna be able to compete and kind of see how that all looks. I'm excited about Jalen McMillan, 72 overall. At the spot that we got him, this is a win. He's a bronze development, 6'1", 192. He's got a good build. He's not like short. He's not overly tall, but I think he can be a beast for us out of Washington. I'm quite excited for that pick. Ellis, perfect pick. 69 overall, someone we can run around with and user. I think that was solid. Kind of what I was hoping for was to get a user. Braylon Allen is a really solid running back, 70 overall. Absolutely cheated in this draft class. It's ridiculous. But I'm so happy he's on the team, and I might even, honestly, I don't know. We'll see. We'll see what happens. Okay, we're going to go through preseason, figure everything out, get the player builds all figured out, get it all perfect, and then we'll talk again. But good offseason. Ladies and gentlemen, okay, first thing I got to tell you guys. So we decided we wanted Jaden Daniels to look as realistic as possible build-wise. So we got a different player that had more of like an accurate build because you can't really change them as much. And then we switched Jaden Daniels to be that build. So guys, this is our franchise QB. That's why he doesn't have any thing played, because we did have to switch. The contract is still the same, 5 years with the signing bonus. All of the above. This is our franchise quarterback. So I'm pumped about it. All I want to say. Okay, other things. I did the official depth chart. I decided that I'd start doing depth chart rather than showing you guys the depth chart, and we would just go through the team in the lineup screen. I can show you the new players that I'm really excited for before we get into this week 1 game, and kind of the action plan. So starting quarterback is Jaden Daniels, Sutton over there, Williams. First kind of marquee player that I want to talk about, I'm going to start Jalen McMillan on that side. I feel like he can be a beast. 6'1", 192, runs incredibly well. I want to make him into a beast. I feel like he's got the best chance. He's only 22 years old, 3rd round pick. Very, very, very pumped up to see what Jaden McMillan can do. The other one is Braylon Allen. So like once we get to contract, and I'll go through this, you can see it's going to be Sutton, McMillan, Mims, are our main kind of players. Dulich at tight end. Benito is going to be starting at this spot. So as I kind of mentioned, I wanted these two to be the ones rushing the quarterbacks in the hopes of hopefully getting a lot of pressure, doing some really good things at that position. DB-wise, we got Surtain, Moss, Damari Mathis, Jones up top, Skinner on the other side. So Skinner is going to start here. And then our sub linebacker and our user is going to be Ellis, the other rookie. We get +2 awareness for Javonte Williams. We're going to talk about his contract before I get into week number 1, because I can show you guys re-sign and like the absolute trouble that we have on this team with money because of Russell Wilson. It's part of what makes this impossible. So you guys know we have to re-sign Javonte Williams, and his contract, I don't think he's asking for $1 billion, but he is like, he does want $29 million. And we do have a lot of money, but not like an endless. We have a lot of players that we need to bring back. And to me, over 4 years, $30 million for Javonte Williams is a bit of a tough sell. I don't really think I want to pay that, which leaves me in the position, he's going to be my guy, but Braylon Allen, friend of the channel, is going to be there. If I got to make a switch, if it's not working, don't be shocked if you see Braylon in there getting some carries. We're going to go dominating offense, run game. Guys, it's the beginning of a new experience. It's the Jaden Daniels experience, Broncos franchise. Guys, there is something, oh my gosh, I feel like we did a really good job. There is something about the first snap of a franchise that is just different. Go, Mims! I feel like we did a really good job with Daniels, making him look like he does. Okay, Javonte is obviously asking to get paid a lot. So let's find out early Let's help out our QB. Let's get a good run game. And let's see what we got here. Like, in general, I've had so much success with Williams in the past. Like, see what I mean? He just falls forward every single time. He's super effective. Is just like a power back that also can cut, move laterally, really, really, really well. Okay. Sorry, I'm talking a lot. That's just because I'm nerding out because I love the beginning of a franchise. Hand it off again. Don't do anything crazy. Yep. Way to be, Williams. That's simple. 2 rushes, 28 yards all day. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. He bit. Go, Jaden!
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw.
This is like the first like really big passing down that we've had with him.
Forced out to his left.
That's all right. That's all right. Take 3. Good drive. I don't want the first drive to end in disaster, so I'm just gonna be smart. We got out of the pocket. We had pretty good run game there. Almost made a crazy play to McMillan. Take 3, make it a success. Gotta be smart with this team. If we're gonna win games, we gotta be smart. One priority this season is gonna be to me to try and send a lot of 4-person pressure. Ellis, oh my gosh, I like Ellis as a user. Riley Moss just got burnt.
Minshew sets to throw.
Yep, get there. Oh, Skinner, we did not take a good route to that. We did not take a good route to that. Okay, drive number 2. Stick to the run. I felt like the run game was quite effective. He's actually played the read option twice now. Cut up and sit. Way to go, Jaden. Yep, you're good, Daniels. Good bounce. McMillan. Yo, McMillan! Way to go up, kid. That's the first big play. He's blitzing me. Yep. Check that down. As soon as he blitzes, we gotta be checking down. There's the blitz. Oh my goodness. What on earth just even happened there? I don't think I'm gonna have any time here. That is the most, maybe offensive line is a need. Oh my gosh. How do you get beat that bad? We are 100% fine if I can just... It's Tariq still on that left side. Nope. Crazy. Yeah, you know what? You deserve that. Like, if you're going to run a freaking RPO read bubble with Gardner Minshew on 3rd down, who am I to say that you don't deserve a first down? You deserve that, 100%. Wow. Yeah, he's probably gone there. Skinner. I got to double team every single play to try and make sure that Max Crosby does not continue to ruin this game for me. Because right now, he is ruining it. Yo, welcome. Sutton. That was a beautiful play by Daniels. I like that read. Yeah, I like it. Yeah, that's a dot. Dude. I'm not saying that was 3 drops, but kind of. Daniels, I'm sorry I'm sorry about what I'm putting you through right now, dude. I am terribly sorry. And wow. Ooh. Surtain. Oh. Do something stupid. You wanted to. You were very close to doing something stupid. You got a chance to make it a 2-score. I see the, like, if you don't get it, I got to drive the entire fifth. He might just be messing with me here. Yeah, he's just being funny. I don't think he's going to. Oh, he snapped that. Nope. Daniels, this is your first chance. And you don't have any help. But this is your first chance to do something. Why he went for that, I have no idea.
Denver offense at the line, ready to go. And can they take it? And he's not going to get away. The rush was too strong.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, humbling opener. Honestly, we struggled
Now it looks like he'll throw here.
at pretty much offense and defense. We had a couple bad drops from Sutton. One drop from McMillan in the end zone. That would have been kind of a great play. A safety that I can't possibly try and explain that. At the end of the day, we lose. So it is what it is. We're going to be 0-1. We got to go play Kirk Cousins and the Falcons this next week. Let's just try and crisp some things up. Oh my gosh. Okay, this is good. Like I said, all that matters is defense. Boom. I get a pick with Ellis. Ellis is the rookie. Get Ellis 10 picks. He probably goes up to a superstar and becomes a marquee player for you. Jaden Daniels, 37 yards in his debut. That should probably go down as one of the more embarrassing games of my entire life. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, week number 2. I apologize to everyone who had to witness week number 1. You know, sometimes we had a good start. Our opening drive was fire. As soon as that opening drive was over, oh my gosh, we just fell off a cliff. Like, just fell so fast. It was just like, this was the game trajectory. Just an absolute disaster. Braylon Allen's going to get an upgrade. +1 acceleration, +2 juke move. As well as Brandon Jones is going to get an upgrade. Defensively, we were offensively bad. If I was a coach, I would cut my right tackle after literally, I've never seen anyone get dummied like he got dummied in that game. I can't talk about anything else. We just got to play. Week 2, let's go. Oh, no. Okay. I want to start running spinner with some creative kind of adjustments and see how that kind of works. Always have Surtain on an island. That's a book. Oh, my gosh. Where are we going? Number 30, we got to be better, kid.
Hand off to Robinson out of the shotgun. On a nice working out of the gun, Cousins.
You got me.
And this is caught.
Okay, we're not getting pressure when we blitz, and we're not playing coverage when we play coverage. It's not a good recipe. That's not going to lead to a lot of good things. Is what it is. We got dotted. Okay, Daniels, we got to be better. Okay, game number 2. Offense, we can't be worse. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Go, Williams, you stud. What did I say about this guy? I said I was almost going to bench him for Brad. But I also said he's one of my favorite players in any franchise. Bro, holy moly. Just got a Joe mix in, a little bit of blitzes. Blitz off like this play, I'm blitzing off that side. The other play, I'm going to blitz off the other side. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. That's fun. It's a good throw.
Now a second down throw for Cousins. Flushed out right. From the gun, here's Cousins.
That's thrown super low. Okay, he's got his first big decision to make. We kind of take, yeah, interesting. We kind of take control of the game. With holding him to 3 there, we give ourselves a chance on offense. We've got one big run so far in this game. We're giving ourselves a chance to go and take a lead.
Now back to throw. He's got a man complete.
Money! Man! Mims, let's go, Mims! That was beautiful. No business making that catch. One-on-one coverage, Mims makes a play. I had him. It's a long season. Just for a confidence boost, part of me thinks we have to go for this. Like, at the end of the day, we've done nothing good so far in this entire league.
Just a little short with the arm, which is unusual because we saw him in warm-ups. Completion. So on their record, that goes down as a successful play. Doesn't matter how they got there.
Yeah.
Short yardage, Cousins. Pass taken in by his big tight end.
You really got to touch grass, dude. You really got to touch grass. It's week 2. Week 2, like maybe Super Bowl. I don't even know if Super Bowl I would be lame enough to do that. Like, take your time. You're really going to try and clock this out?
Robinson.
Well, congrats. You did take a timeout.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it.
Go. Go, Daniels. Just win. Like, you got to just carry. I got to just carry the team with Daniels right now. Lock this up and throw this to Mims. I'm almost certain he's blitzing. You should have Mims.
Set up to throw.
Dude.
He looks to the side.
Have we found our favorite target? I think we may have. Oh my gosh. Those were beautiful plays.
Look to throw.
First touchdown. Do it! Let's go, man! Mentioned him in the intro. I'm excited to see what he can do. Yeah, I'm just going to try just a one-step drop.
On third down, he'll drop to throw.
That's beautiful. Nice throw. Nice throw.
They'll set up a throw. That's complete to Williams out of the backfield.
This could be the Mims game, though. I feel like this play right here, if I know what coverage he's in, which I think I do. I didn't. It was cover 2. It wasn't cover 4.
And now the rookie's free. Down the right side. That ain't
Out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to atone.
now an option play on
Way to be.
second down. And
Way to be.
he's
Sutton should be able to win.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw.
Sutton should be able to win. Now that's beautiful. That is beautiful, Daniels.
They'll look to throw here on first down.
Yep.
And he checks this one down to Williams.
That's the first.
Second down and inches.
Come on, Mims.
Williams.
That's oh my gosh, that's a voice crack. I was gonna say that's Superman. That was bad.
Kick right here. And a good job here by the
Okay.
Falcons. They're
This way at least
each
he's got to score.
Robinson up the middle. 101 way to do that on the first play of the drive there. Short throw caught by Pitts. And he'll be first and 10. Straight ahead, it's Robinson.
Now he's taking care of the football. Right now, they're executing really well.
Another run on second down, trying to cover up.
Would have been much better off scoring. I don't know. Maybe I've been out of the game for a while, but
He's the guy they turn to, and it doesn't matter.
I just feel like he just gave me a chance. Rather, he could have scored and totally ended it. We just got kicked. Okay, so we obviously got DC'd. So we did our best to recreate the game and stats, but we're only obviously going to play a half. So the game is going to end at the half. The score isn't even the exact same. It's just unfortunate that we got to see it. I have 2 timeouts left, 1 minute and 15, and it is 2nd and 6 for him. So essentially we got to get him off the field. But you can't say we didn't recreate it.
Again, it's Robinson.
He is short.
And he'll get Robinson will try to
He got
pick
it.
up, and he gets the
Good game.
first down yard.
Good game, good game. Okay, that's GG's. Dang. Well, we had to recreate it. It still was a disaster. Still ended up losing. But it is what it is. We're going to be 0-2. I tried to make sure that we got our stats with Mims back just for realism purposes. I didn't want them all to be like completely out of whack. But it is what it is. Yeah. 0-2. Tough. Tough sledding here early. Holy moly. Okay, ladies and gentlemen. Dude, we're 0-2. This is a disaster. so far. Okay, so we can now look at contracts. Players that I definitely want to bring back. Caden Stearns would be one of them. I feel like he's like fast, he's young, but he clearly doesn't want to come back. So tough toenails. I'm gonna have to overpay for him. Jaquan McMillan, Traymon Smith, all of these guys, I'm pretty okay. So going into next year, we're gonna have some money to spend to bring in some free agents. Part of me wants to do this on a 1-year deal just in case I get superstar with him. So I'm gonna offer him. See, I had a feeling he'd say no. I don't know, like, so what did he ask for there? That was like $11 million a year. He's never gonna get receiving back abilities. He is a beast, but that's a big price tag. It's a big price tag. It's something I'm willing to spend it 100%, but I just gotta we gotta see kind of how everything plays. I gotta switch Jaden Daniels to be a focus player. Through 2 games, our stats are embarrassing. Like, absolutely, like, just, we have no rhyme, we have no flow. It's just been a disaster, okay? Straight up. The last game we ended up DCing, like, it was just, we suck. But I still think we can go on a little bit of a run and win some games. I believe in this team. I believe in Daniels especially. I feel like even though, oh my gosh, even though our stats are disgusting, I still think we can move this around and make this all better. So Jalen McMillions, all of these guys, it's going to be all right. Let's lock in this next week. Let's figure it out. Let's be great. Let's switch our uniforms and let's get our first win. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, the nice thing about this squad is they no longer have Keenan Allen or Mike Williams. So the Chargers are a team that I'm comfortable playing a little bit of man against. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Bro, you gotta be kidding me. Oh my goodness. Surtain, I am certain. Like, I am so certain you could have caught that. Look at this. Look at these dudes. Like, what is Tariq still doing? That's 2 that we have completely whiffed on. Oh, that's wide open. Yeah, I left that completely wide open. Okay, I would argue both of those could have been interceptions. They weren't, but I'd make the argument.
Herbert setting up to throw on first down.
Quorum. How does that always happen? It's like the 3rd time that's happened, and it's, if you've watched my videos, you know why that's so ironic and why that's so funny, because Blake Corum is who I drafted in Chargers. He was like one of the greatest running backs, probably the greatest running back I ever had. And he wore the same exact, this is like, I'm having flashbacks even just looking at this.
Here's Herbert. Trying to lay one.
Tariq Still! Tariq Still! Well done! 4th round pick, making a huge play. Well done, Tariq Still. That was one of our nicest plays that we've had. Okay, Skinner. Still. Williams. I don't think that was a good read. We have not. Well, we got a 3rd down percentage that's about 7 right now. That's a dot. McMillan, lady, way to go, McMillions. Good route. That was perfect. 1-on-1 man coverage. You won. We need more of that. We need, like, hey, you're in 1-on-1 coverage. People are just gonna play man-on-man against us because we have no superstars at receiver. Win every single time. This is man-on-man too, which is why I'm almost certain I can dot. Laser! Oh my gosh, Daniels! There we go. There we go! Oh, Surtain, you, of all people, if anyone's going to make a big-time play for us, I need it to be you, Patrick. Tariq Still.
Johnston. They're able to convert on 3rd
and have it be a highlight type of a throw.
And he is into firing quickly here, and that's complete.
Okay, we got a 2-minute drill here. an important 2-minute drill because we do get ball at half. So if we can like move the ball decently here. Oh no. Oh no. I just had nothing. I panicked. I should have tried to get out of the pocket, not just run right back into it. Okay.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun.
Mims. Mims.
He's got it. Look at this. Big game. And picked up by the Chargers.
Oh, defense. We got one chance to help our offense. Tough fumble for Mims. Mims has been our best player though, so I'm not mad about it.
They'll try and run for it. And inside the 2.
I do think we can stop him. That's the thing. I really, really, really believe that we can stop this guy. Whether or not we can, that's a good question, but he got it. I think we can.
They've been playing pretty well, and they've kept them around in this game. Now they got some
Sutton, great throw, Daniels. We're getting a lot of man-on-man looks. It's been like, I feel like it's gonna be like this the entire time. People are just gonna play one-on-one against us. Daniels, throw it up. McMillions. That's a good try. He's our best deep throw. Throw it. Throw it. Throw it.
He's going to let this go for the end zone.
McMillions! Oh my gosh. That was insane. Okay. We're back. Defense, we've been close. Honestly, we've been very close to getting stops. We are bad, but that doesn't mean we're bad. It just means we're bad. And we got to fix it. Find a way this drive. Get off the field. Whatever it takes, get off the field.
run your team. You got to be careful right here.
Surtain. Dude, I am looking lost with Surtain.
Now Herbert with it, looking to pass.
Tareeb still.
That's caught inside the 20. Justin Herbert looking to throw on second down. Open man, it's Johnston.
Yeah, you're exactly right, partner. They had a little bounce in their step after scoring that first touchdown, but the defense gave one up, and that's the problem right now. Can they get better play from their defense while they continue?
That's crazy. That, my friends, is Jaden Daniels. Oh my gosh, that's one of the best throws I think I've ever seen. Cross body, laser. Okay, we're gonna start. Oh no. Oh line. Look at 76. He's not. He's watching freaking red zone right now. He's not playing. He's just a spectator at this point. Give me those! Give me those! Go Ellis! Go Ellis! Go Ellis! Come on, score! Make up for my fumble. Make up for my fumble. Okay. I think that's 2 for Ellis. That's 2 for him. So he could develop into be a really good safety for us.
This is Williams.
Williams.
Number 4. 2nd and 1. Sliding out of the pocket. And he'll take it into
Defense, we can onside this, play half field, or we can kick and just try and... I think you onside this, play the half field. That way, on the off chance that you get it, you get it. If you don't get it, you don't get it. But either way, he can't clock. Like, even having the ball here, now he can't clock the entire game.
Empirical.
They'll start on the ground here on first down. This will be stopped about Herbert now. This is caught inside the 15. Crew as they take the field here, and they are in desperate need of finding the end zone. And this is intercepted. My goodness.
Thought I had him.
After the turnover, here's Herbert. It's wheeled in downfield by Johnston. Herbert.
Way to be Zach Allen.
To eat this one as down he goes.
Take a timeout. Stay in the game a little bit. He's got to take 3. He lurked me on that. I thought I had the 10-yard in. I'm sick that I threw that. Should not have thrown it.
And his kick here is trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw.
Sutton, nice throw. Daniels.
They'll take this to get rid of it. One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. pressure. If we saw another example.
Way to beat. Look at Daniels, though. Like, under pressure, our offensive line is offensively bad once again. Just let somebody walk directly through, and he still throws an absolute beam.
Back to throw again. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. He's going to get that to his running
Hurry it up.
back out of the backfield. And he's brought to
We take an onside. If we score, it's going to take an onside to have a chance. But, hey, an onside is fine.
out of the gun. They'll look to throw.
Call timeout.
Tackle someone in bounds, get them on the ground.
You're in the end zone. I just did a naked boot.
Takes this one in.
Way to be, Daniels.
Get this one back, no doubt.
Whoa.
And this one travels out of bounds.
I don't know
So
what the heck that
unsuccessful.
was.
Herbert now to throw.
Sertan. Yeah, get a pick.
His throw will be intercepted. Picked off by Pat Surtain. And the
GG's.
Broncos come up with a late
Could have been something. Oh! Okay, ladies and gentlemen. This is a tough conversation. Hi, I'm Brett. Hi. 0-3. Oh, nice to meet you. All my fault. Well, actually, some of it has been a little bit just like an inability. But honestly, I've made a lot of bad decisions. I've tried my best to like have a good kind of balance between the run pass. No one's having good years on offense. Our defense, I'm going to switch Surtan's abilities to something a little bit different. He's going to get some knockout abilities. We're going to switch it up. And then we're going to go pick artist, and we're going to go one step. So he's going to have pick artist, one step. So if I do play him in man, he'll be really good. Sack-wise, Keaton Ellis has been our best player, the rookie, and hopefully that continues. I feel like it will. I have a lot of confidence in, like, I feel like as a user, he's been pretty solid. We've had some good lurks with him. It's been good, fun to kind of fun to run around with. I look at this game as a must-win. Like, we really got to win a game. Like, or else we're gonna go into full tank mode and just freaking play all of our young guys and try and get a top 5 pick. Holy doly. Okay. But I feel like I can win. Like, if I can win 3 in a row, we're back to 500. And then we just got to play, like, 700 football the rest of the year. And we're laughing. Jaden Daniels, he's going to get an upgrade. I'm going to go scrambler with him. I think he's been solid. He makes all the throws. Like, I just don't have a lot for him to throw at right now is the negative thing. Same with Jalen McMillions. I feel like he's been solid. Baron Browning's been okay. We haven't had a ton of pressure. I'm not going to pretend like we've just been unreal when it comes to pressure. We've been quite bad. Jalen McMillian, though, he gets a couple. I need to stop doing playmaker. But week 4, like, seriously, win a game, Brad. Like, just win. One game.
They'll try and start this drive in the air.
Go up, Sutton. Good play.
To show them how to get out of the pocket, how to get
Okay, I'm doing too much. That was ridiculous.
right now. The quarterback's been getting hit a lot in the last couple of
Just get some of these back. You don't have to get the whole thing back, Sutton, but just get some.
Wind up getting 10
3rd and
back.
16 is better than 3rd, 4th, and 28 or whatever it was going to be.
Things around. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
Dot. Oh my gosh, let's go, Sutton! In between the zones. That's a beautiful throw.
It's 44 yards.
That was in between some zones. He's getting the good animations that I'm used to with, like, Cortland Sutton now. Way to be, Williams.
For New England.
even better than that. They pitched a shutout in that game, and I'm telling you, trust
On the run. See what I mean by his on the run throws? Incredibly accurate on the run. Like, I can scramble left, I can scramble right, and I can make these really seemingly difficult throws look easy. Yo, Sutton, have a day, Sutton! Get up.
11 more. Williams
Go.
is into the end zone.
Way to be, Javante. Okay. Smooth start.
From the shotgun, Richardson.
Oh my gosh.
That's going to be taken in by Richardson on 3rd down. He's gonna
Nope.
out deep for Woods. Oh, he had him. Richardson working from the gun.
Hesitated. I hesitated completely. I needed to just follow it.
Second down, here's Richardson.
Hit him.
Pressure right. And he's brought down just outside of the... On third down, here's Richardson. Eluding the pressure.
Nobody move. Yep. Should take 3. I imagine he's going to take 3 here. Yep. And we're going to have 35 seconds, Jaden Daniels. We got to secure a win. We got to just score. 35 seconds. We had a great first drive. Score, make good reads, go win this game. Let's go. Defense just got us a huge stop.
They'll come out throwing here on first down.
Have a day, Sutton. Have a day, Sutton.
Now the Broncos are going to call
Get him the ball. Things are going to start working out.
as the stop.
We're going to find our number 1 targets. We're going to just like things. That's 3 or 4 incredibly impressive catches that Sutton's made in this game. I'd love to get Sutton to be a superstar. I really would. Like, seriously, that would do a ton for the team. Do a ton for the offense. Yeah, get out of bounds. I'm just force feeding him at this point. He's got pretty much every single catch.
They'll look to throw. He'll buy some time right.
Just run, just run, just run. Don't overthink, just run.
Mistake. Determined to get the first down there. No hesitation at all to tuck it and go. I bet he would have tried running through their entire defense if it meant reaching that marker.
Crazy.
Here remain in the half on is the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. The kick by Lutz is good.
But you have to do something to bring some life to your sideline.
A nice start to the drive.
I would say these outside linebackers that I have
First down. That one
are
as they try to push the ball
as
down.
close as you can get to useless.
Richardson to the air on first down. This pass caught. Richardson looking to throw this.
Yep, got him. Got him. Go, 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 go. Back-to-back stop. Shout out to the defense. Okay, Jaden, we can't mess up. We can't afford to mess this up. Run the ball. Get out of here. I want to see. I can't see 0-4. I just can't. Go. Go. Zoop. First down. Okay, guaranteed 2-score lead. He might trank, but that's been there all day. That's been there all day. Like,
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And this is caught for a Bronco to it. Richardson looking to throw.
no.
Oh, that's into a sea of bodies and it's intercepted.
That's insane. That was insane. Good pick. Okay, the defense is starting to figure it out.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. And he's not quite good. Gets it out quickly.
Go, Sutton.
Left flag.
Have a day, kid. Have a day, Sutton. Okay, minimum, we're going to take 3 here and guarantee the win.
This is 3rd and 9. They'll roll him out right. And that's going to be
Okay.
incomplete.
Receivers, we like,
There enough to jar that
when Daniels makes plays like that, you have to catch it.
down.
That's the new rule of the team. When Daniels makes plays like that, you can't drop that.
Score game late.
That was unbelievable. How did he manage to drop that? Okay, ladies and gentlemen, week 5, the actual Raiders user who beat us is no longer, he left. So we have a different Raiders user. I think this guy will be our long-term opponent, I am guessing. But hey, is what it is, dude. Is what it is. Let's find a way to win. That was a big time game. That guy was saying, he was like, dude, the guy I just played was like, Daniels looked amazing in that game. And I kind of agreed. I was like, you know what? Like, you're not wrong. Daniels was amazing in that game. Week 5. Okay. One game at a time. I thought we might get a breakout on the defensive side of the ball. I was kind of rooting for one. Like just anything. Sutton had a big game. It's nice to see the offense finally getting stats. But I was really rooting for a breakout for Brandon Jones for the pick that he had. Like that pick was phenomenal. And he's the type who probably won't be that useful unless he gets a breakout. So Cross our fingers. He keeps getting picks. Let's go.
Now a shotgun snap.
Put Mims on a streak. Put Mims on a streak. I feel like you have it. Put Mims on a streak. I feel like I have that. That's crazy. Dot!
On third down, he'll drop to throw.
McMillan, nice throw, Daniels. Those are the throws that just make me pumped for the future. Honestly, blitz is coming. Like, you got one-on-one coverage, and he's just like, almost gets hit, makes a perfect throw. Doing a better job against Max Crosby. Would it be?
They'll look to throw on the move to his left.
Oh my! I want to look for McMillan to.
He'll drop to throw.
Yep, dot. See what I mean? Going for that, it's just a momentum thing. I want to make sure, even though our record might not be amazing, we give ourselves a chance. If we have a good drive, to take 3 with the fact that our defense has not stopped anybody is wild to me. And Williams.
Williams again, but he will lose yardage.
Defenders as they exhort him to join them in the effort.
Daniels, what a play.
Throw right center.
Go to the corner.
And he's able to get it down to
Okay,
2 yards.
is Lightning going to strike twice here? I'm going to go for it again. Worst case, I leave him on the 2.
Interesting decision.
You give rookie QBs a chance. Game on the line, you give a rookie QB a chance.
They're going to look to throw.
Dot. Let's go, McMillan!
Touchdown.
What a play. He's got that. That's twice.
Now Minshew. Eluding the pressure right. That's to the Notre Dame. Throwing on first down is Minshew.
Ellis.
He gets this to Devontae Adams. Now Minshew on first and 10. Sliding out of the pocket. Got a man. It's looking to throw it. Minshew.
Got him.
He'll be hit and take.
I just play smart. Score in the red zone. You know, I don't have firepower on this team. We have the opposite of that. Just make people make big time plays. He's got to take 3 here.
Carlson able to put this one.
It's a good move. Defenses want to try and keep.
Punch me.
And the Raiders pick it up inside the 10.
This throw and then a disgusting fumble. Like, dude, our line
Seconds on the clock.
just gets punched. Oh, we might have 3 here. Low key?
This is taken in.
That's a dot. That's what was there. That's what makes me want to just lose it. Because that was there before the freaking fumble 6. Now I got to hit an iced.
Recognize the trouble, and then he has 2 options.
An iced 58-yard bomb. I should have it, though.
Or head straight down
Way to be. Well, okay.
and he chooses
I'll take that. Tie game.
Here's Minshew.
Oh, my gosh. Math is what?
That's going to be intercepted.
Math is my favorite subject. Well done, Mathis. Good defense, guys. Okay.
Out of the gun now on third down.
It's fine. Good read. Dot. Oh, shoot. He didn't catch it. I'll take 3.
The kick by Lutz is good. Minshew sets to throw. Flushed out right.
Too much time.
Toward the side.
Good play.
They'll look to throw here on first down.
Ah.
Open man right. Again, he'll drop to throw. Work in the middle.
That sucks.
He's got a man complete.
Is he going to sit? Well, I wonder if he's trying to avoid the fumble or clock this.
Goes 32-yard line.
If he's clocking this, I would be baffled. Completely. No, he's not. Okay.
From the 30.
He's been bad in the red zone today. This is where it's like, who's going to be the first player to be elite and win us some games?
They'll go play action here with Minshew.
Good hit, Ellis.
He wanted the ball a little bit sooner. By the time he looked it in, defender was right on him.
Here's a throw to his running back. It's complete. They'll stick with
Screen,
it.
screen, screen, screen. Oh my, Minshew sold.
And it's going to wind up
That's crazy though, because the screen, if you go to, oh, I don't want to think about it. I can't even think about Seahawks franchise. If you know where in the screen, you know what, if you know what I'm referring to, you know. Honestly, I think I could have won 4 Super Bowls in that franchise. I do. I just suck. What did I say? Who is going to step up and be elite? And it's Ellis. The 4th round pick, safety, get lurked kid. Okay, defense, keep him on the field. Let him run the clock down. Let him try and get 7. Pick 6. Well done, sir. Skinner. Skinner.
On 4th down, Minshew. He's got his running back out of the back. 3rd and 10. Now Minshew.
Yeah, I'm watching that this time. Step up. Wow. Minshew, I'm sure if Minshew could do that again, I guarantee if Minshew was asked, oh, I hate when people quit. Hate when people quit. Oh, he's not quitting. Shout out to him. Okay, we get another drive. But I'm sure if Minshew was in an interview and someone was like, hey, why did you dive head first? He would be like, you know what? That's a play I wish I could have back. And that's really all that matters. He would do it differently the second time. Way to be, Daniels.
2nd and 2.
Step up. Just make... He stepped up with poise and made the throw. GG's, dude. Okay, ladies and gentlemen. Hey. I don't want to look at the crisis in confidence. Well, actually, sometimes it's not a bad thing. I'm sure there's a lot of crisis in confidence right now, offensively. Quinn Mears, or I don't know if that's 2 years, 6 by 6. Let's offer him 12. Bro, nobody wants to play here. My gosh. Okay. Let's talk. So going into this week, we get a chance to go up against the 1-4 Browns. Opportunity to get back to 500, which, as I said, we got to play the Chiefs next week, who's going to be a ridiculously tough out. We got a chance to take this team that's been... Actually, no. That's what this team has been. We got a chance to take this team to a decent start. Nobody's getting stats, and that's the tricky thing when you have a bad team. It's kind of like that, like, it's easy to make money when you have money. When you don't have money, it's hard to make money. That's kind of how it is. It's like when your teams fire, it's easy to get breakouts because your team's so good. Everybody's just breaking out. When your team's not great, it's like you fight. You fight for a breakout. Shout out TSAP though. I got to give him credit. He made JL Skinner an X factor, which is cool. So I think that's kind of tough. Chance here, guys. Let's get back to 500. Worry about the Chiefs, and then go for the upset of the century in Arrowhead against the 4-1 Chiefs. Let's go. Guys, in case you don't know who that is, that's Myles Garrett. Just want to introduce everybody to him, just in case for whatever reason you didn't know who it was. You just got to meet him. Go, Braylon. Good run, Braylon. I want to give Braylon Allen some carries. Just not out of every single set, but like, I'm still conflicted about paying Williams $11 million a year. I want to bring him back, but 11 over, he won't sign a 1-year deal. I don't know. I'm conflicted. Yep, throw it out to Sutton. Way to be, Sutton. Way to be, Sutton.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw.
Sutton, way to go, up top. Favorite target. Slowly emerging.
42 now, 1st and 10. First carry now. This is Williams.
Way to be, Williams. Fight, fall forward.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw.
No, he's actually backing off into coverage, which is incredibly good for us. The dot is going to be Jaden Daniels. Right, or not Jaden Daniels. Oh my gosh. Sit. Dot!
They'll look to throw.
Make the throw.
That's taken in by
Make the throw. Simple. 4 for 5, 45 yards. Good start.
What they know best, their arm. He's slinging it on this one. Had a wide open target.
That's amazing. Snap it. Snap it. I don't think he got in. That's crazy, though. On the run. Back across his body. Snap it. Don't let him look at that one. Don't let him. No video review, please. That was awesome. Roll out, back, dead accurate, 7-zip.
A little bit after they just gave up a score.
Being chased down.
Excellent. Ellis continues. Ellis continues to be a leader. Oh my gosh, good hit. Such a good hit.
Should be an entertaining battle anytime he tucks and runs over the second half of
I think he's got Johnny Wilson, but I'm happy with who's on him.
And short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. Going for the deep ball.
Nope. 4th down.
field. That one incomplete.
They'll try and throw for it here.
Love that. Skinner.
And it's going to be batted down.
Skinner was a Division I volleyball star who just loves to bat, and I respect it, but like he could have like 3 picks. Honestly, good defense, guys. Good defense.
They'll try and start this drive in the air.
Make the throw. Dulich.
Early here, down 14-0. Are you
Throw it. Throw it. You won't. Because I'm screaming every single play. Way to be there, Riley Moss.
looking to throw? That is caught. And they're going to get this. Here's Chubb on the read option. And he'll go down, but they'll look to throw here on 1st down.
Oh, he got me.
And he's got the hook up to Moore.
He burned Moss pretty clean on that slant. He was beat very early in that route.
6 yards. This is 1st and goal and a golden chance to get a score back here before halftime.
Oh, I guess.
Diving for the end zone.
Rank is okay. 2 dots, just getting the field goal range.
He'll let this go.
I love that throw. That's a top 3 throw. I waited. It was honestly, the time in the pocket was perfect. Like, our line held up, step up in the pocket, give ourselves a good angle to throw it, and we do it. Is he going to do the same thing again? He's in similar coverage. Oh, he's on his line.
Look to throw. Dancing to his left. He lets this one fly. Now back to throw. A little bit of pressure and a big
Time.
pass here as he's taken
Giants
down.
trying to get like 2 yards.
Now with 6
Did I expect him to
minutes
send his
left,
entire team there?
it
Absolutely
comes
not.
with 9 seconds to go in this first
I was going to throw it away as soon as I saw that, but then I was like, you know what, if I do that, then
mile to go.
I could be in a lot of trouble.
We'll see what they've drawn up.
As long as it's not picked, it doesn't matter, because I still can kick.
Take it on 3rd.
I just need to make sure that I
Lined up incomplete.
did something that I could hopefully take a little bit of time off the clock and not get picked.
Continue the hot hand and make them adjust to you defensively. I like
With
what they were
ease.
trying to get done even
With
though
ease.
Changes coming out of the locker room.
Well, they've studied what they did in the first half. They've seen what the defense has thrown at them. Now they
He
want
got
a
me.
plan of attack against it. So you come out, you're not going to get all the points back on one drive.
He got me. He got me really good on that.
Start chopping into that. Back in the expected passing situation.
Love that throw. Love that throw. And see how he always falls forward, like he gets hit, and then he always falls forward, or like, I actually think he's been quiet, but I think we may have found a good receiver there. One sec.
They're going to look to throw. He'll drop
Way to
this
be
down to Williams.
moderately aggressive.
They'll
He's
set
on
up
his
the
line.
throw.
The first.
Some points on the board.
Sutton, good play.
To Sutton. Again, he'll drop to throw. Flush to his right. And he'll go out of bounds.
3rd and inches.
Time to dodge the pressure, and he ends up getting yardage before
Hated that. Hated that play call from the moment I called it. That's why I've been passing on all these short yardage plays, because his stupid short yardage run D is really good. Yeah.
There again to try once more.
Way to be, McMillan.
Back to throw now on 1st down. And he lost the football. It looks like one of the... He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down.
Moss. Moss. He had it. He dropped it. Great coverage.
like the aggressive play call there to push it downfield. That time, it didn't work out.
Nope. It's just a miss. Right play call. That's just a miss. I'm sending everybody here. I'd rather send everybody and make Milton make a crazy quick read. Still. Push him back. Push him back. That's 3rd and long. I'm going to move Surtain over. If he comes out that same look, Surtain's got to match up on him. Stearns. Let's go! Still got the hit at the end there. Honestly, we're probably realistically a 1st down or 2 away from this game being over. I'm bringing in Braylon. I'm bringing in Braylon. For a big time carry, I'm bringing in Braylon. I'm just going to see if, like, is he running people over? Because he'll be 900,000 for 4 years. As opposed to 12 million. It's all right. What a good combo. Don't get this. He's got a legitimate chance with a timeout in 40 seconds down 6. Get this. It's GG's. Braylon's just got to get a good jump. GG's, man. GG's. Okay. The show goes on. It has not been pretty. That's the one thing I have to be clear. This has not been overly pretty. I'm going to try and get a stat here to Dulich, but honestly, to get 3 wins in a row, no matter how you do it, is still a success. We'll do a stat check here. Sutton's been carrying us. McMillan's had situationally really good, but no one's having good stats. But we're winning, which is awesome to see. So, put it in the win column. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, this is going to be back-to-back really tough games. Chiefs, Ravens. We got through the stretch of games that I felt like we had to win. I felt like we had to win those 3 games. We locked in. We did just that, which was wonderful to see. This is where, and my door keeps moving because I have the window open. This is where it's like, okay, how are we going to be as a team? Jaden Daniels is actually having a really good year. 9 touchdowns. His completion percentage, I've thrown the ball away a lot. But on the other hand, Mims, Sutton, all of these guys, McMillan has had clutch catches. He's leading the team in touchdowns. And then defensively, no pressure. Browning's got 1.5. Nick, it hasn't been phenomenal. Ellis has been our best player. Surtain's made some decent plays. But overall, we're going to need a great performance if we're going to win this one. So this Chiefs roster, it has Hollywood Brown now. This guy's, you'll recognize this dude. He's Mr. Rollout. He was Bills in the league that I was Chiefs. Get outfield. Get outfield. Way to be. Yikes. That was not a, that was, he got depleted right there. Yep, good decision. Good decision. Get up. Put on the burst.
Looking to throw, rolling to his left. And he is into the end zone for a Denver.
Carry us against the Chiefs. It's just gonna have to be a carry. Like, I need Daniels to just go insane because he's gonna score. He's gonna get points. But if we can have a crazy offensive performance, if he can just 8 plays, 73 yards. Run around, be great, be the most athletic guy on the field, we have a chance. And that's why we traded up. That's why we lost 2 picks next year, is because we want a chance. Oh my. I don't know if you guys saw. I had Crossman. Somebody was kind of playing that. I just don't know why he didn't get any type of animation to stop it. Scream, scream, scream. The only way to combat it is to just scream every single time. He should have held him right there, honestly. That was incredibly close. He loves to throw the really big plays. Like, he's a downfield, just like, if you make him take checkdowns, I think that's the best chance to beat him. I really do.
Mahomes gonna throw.
Ah, that's a good read. Shoot. But the more pressure I put on him, the better chance I have of stopping this.
Mahomes to throw once more.
Mathis! Get boxed, kid. Get boxed.
Here on third down. They'll look to throw here. This one swung out to Williams.
He's close.
They'll try and throw for it here.
You suck. Oh my gosh. He caught it and took like 2 steps. That's the heartbreaking part of that whole thing.
Second quarter, and this offense hoping to change that right here.
That's the heartbreaking part. Oh my gosh.
Now back to throw. He'll drop this down.
Williams, make up for it. Make up for it, Williams.
The ball possibly in the open field, and I think in the second half, that may loosen up
Braylon
the
Allen.
offense a little bit.
Running game working, they'll stick with it.
Okay, I'm giving Braylon Allen this drive. At least out of these shotgun runs, the last 2 he's looked really, really, really good. So I just want to see, like, is he, as a pass catcher, he's not great. But I'm just curious to see how he does. He kind of falls forward nice from this. I don't think he'll expect that. Got him. Well done, sir. Hurry it up. Hurry it out. Roll out. Roll out right. Throw it to Dilton. He can't guard that unless he's sending his entire team, in which he can.
And second and 10, he'll look to throw again. It's complete to Williams. He's got room to roam. Fading here in the second quarter. Not sure how aggressively offensively.
Like, really?
To throw, it's Mahomes.
Oh my gosh.
Looking left. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Escaping the pressure right. It's Kelsey on the ground. And he gets this.
The worst thing about this really, this is the division you're in. You got to play Mahomes. Like, this is insane. Those are 3 crazy plays.
On is the field goal unit. On the left hash, officially, it's called a 51-yard attempt. Pacheco gets it up the gut. Now Mahomes throwing on second down. He's going deep for Brown.
Nope. Sorry, Hollywood. That's tough.
Incomplete.
That's tough, Hollywood. I got Brandon Jones out there on an island with Hollywood. That's a little bit dumb. Oh, I'm done there. Oh, yeah. That was it. He's just going to...
And frustrate you as you try to execute offensively.
They'll check this one down to Pacheco. And they'll wind up getting... Operating from the red zone now, Mahomes. That is caught by Rice.
I'm trying Mathis.
Complete passes.
Back to throw.
Dot. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. What a throw. That was on the cut. That was thrown before. Wow. Thrown right before it from the... Jaden Kansas. Elevate. Let's win this. Honestly, let's win it. Whatever it takes. Back-to-back runs tells me he might be trying to make this the last possession, but it doesn't really suit his play style. Is just score as much as possible. He's not like a Luke Xbox. Like, he wants to score. That's so boxed, kid. That's so boxed. Overthrown. Overthrown. Knew it.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And he's able to get... Here we go with Williams. And he won't have the time. They'll drop to throw. Steps away to his left. Hammering for the goal. Williams. And he'll go backward.
Couldn't run on him whatsoever in this spot. I hate doing this. Absolutely hate doing that.
The kick to bleed some time off the clock.
If he scores, I want it to be right away.
But it's not out of reach yet. Okay, being able to hold it to a field goal means that they do have a chance to come back.
Bang! Let's go, baby!
That one looks like he'll throw here. Throw right.
Hate that animation. Problem is the onside didn't even lock this thing up.
By the defense. As
The onside didn't even lock this up is the craziest part of this whole story. Is I still need some. It took his timeouts, which is nice, but it's not over until I win. Legacy game, Daniels. Legacy game, dude. Guys, this one we won't forget. If this goes 10 seasons, 20 seasons, this is the moment Daniels became a legend when he went into Arrowhead against the Chiefs, and the defense also go Braylon Allen. We go into Arrowhead, and we just have the performance of a lifetime. No mistakes. Makes every single throw. Makes things look easy. And leaves with a dub. Good job, Williams. Good job, Williams. We got the Ravens next week. Needed this one. That's going to put us to 4-3. That's the best game by far that he had. 9 for 16, 140 passer rating. He ran for 24 yards. We had good games from Jalen McMillan. That was awesome to see. And then defensively, we just had some random picks, some random stops. Going into the bye week, 4-3, we beat the Chiefs. Let's go, man. Needed it. Absolutely needed it. Guys, that was so tough. I'm sorry. Like, that's why I do this, man. When you use a team that's less good, when you got a lot of holes, pulling off an upset like that on the road, the whole first quarter, I couldn't even audible. Like, literally, they have a home field advantage in this. Pulling off the upset, going to 4-3 with a chance to go into this week, beat the Ravens, and go to 5-3 and have a respectable record after a disgusting 0-3 start. Daniels, playing like a champion, playing like a rookie in terms of the fact I'm not like having him like trying to get him to carry the entire operation, but 11 touchdowns, 2 interceptions, which is really good. 30 carries, 190 yards, which is also really good. Both of those things I'm super happy with. Caden Stearns has been awesome. I'm glad we brought him back. He's good just to like rover around with. +1 awareness, +2 zone coverage. Damari Math is my favorite subject. We already know about him. He's a stud. He had a big time pick. He was good, like really good in man coverage on Coleman on that left side. Like he absolutely boxed Coleman on that side. I like having a 2 running back system. I don't know if like fatigue isn't a huge issue, but like just having 2 guys, you know, like they're both powerful enough to just run over defenders is really, really, really fun. The Ravens are a tough out. This is a tough team. Derrick Henry and Lamar Jackson. This would be a really, really, really big time win if we can do it. I want to play in the rain, so I'm going to click the button. I want all the advantage I can get. Jaden Daniels says, hey, we're in the rain. Let's dance. Let's do it.
They go play action now. Jackson.
Dot. Good throw. Shoot.
Play action. It's Jackson. Eluding the pressure.
Part of me wants to man up, play cover 4, and man up Surtain on Andrews the entire game. That to me seems like one of the more logical things I can do. Like take him here in this zone and then man him up. So that way I'm playing center field, but I'm also like that corner route's going to be boxed, hopefully. See what I mean? I'm responsible for the running back. Didn't let him, probably could have played that a little better. Guard the running back, guard the running back, guard the running back, guard the running back. That's all I'm saying in my head, guard the running back. Ah, good play, sir. That's so bad. Good defense. Even though he caught that, that's fine.
Now it's Jackson.
Surtain.
Closer to the goal line.
Henry.
Come here. Get over here, Derek. 3rd and goal. Wow. How many plays? This has been the longest drive, I think, in human history. I haven't even, keep in mind, I haven't touched the ball yet. We're about to hit the 2-minute warning. I have not even touched the ball. Yeah, who's doing that? Who the heck does that? You guys think he's actually sending this many people?
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again.
Okay, Kyle Hamilton's the KO, so avoid that side. Look more for McMillions here.
Looking to throw.
He got stuck on his line. Oh, Kyle Hamilton.
They'll try and throw for it here.
Somebody come back to the ball. He missed him. That's all right. Okay, defense, we weren't horrible. Oh, that was great offensive line protection. I thought we might get the broken play on that one. Excellent protection in the pocket. Like, I had all day. I just didn't want to get sacked before at least, like, trying something. Good job, Moss.
Jackson now steps away.
Moss.
It's intercepted. Picked up. They'll look to throw. He'll drop this down to Williams.
Yeah, let's have a little confidence in ourselves. Even if it's not, even if we shouldn't. I feel like you gotta take a timeout there and at least show that I believe in myself, even a little bit. But he's got Kyle Hamilton. I refuse to give him the ball back in this situation. It just feels like a lame thing to do.
They're gonna try and throw.
Cooper DeJean. Oh, okay.
Do pick up positive yardage.
Oh, they'll let Andrews try to run.
Mr. Endaround. Holy moly. Chip Kelly over here.
Back to throw now on first down. Being chased out left.
That's insane. That was insane.
They'll try to do better here on 3rd and 13. He'll drop to throw. Able to find the open.
It's the best read of the day.
They're going to look to throw.
What was he in? What was he in? Tampa 2? You gotta take a risk. If I take 3 here, I just don't. I don't know how easily I'm getting back. Gotta just make a read here, folks.
Make sure you don't fumble the football. So many things that he has to learn.
I was waiting for the shed. I was waiting for the shed. Okay, stay alive. Let's go. 14-7. Can't even really let him get to the 50 here.
Try to keep that lead.
This is where, like, the stop needs to be immediate. That's a good hit.
3rd and 2. Here's Jackson.
Oh my gosh, it's a snuggie. Good defense. Best defense we've played all night, and we're getting the ball back. Yes, sir.
Pressure too much.
Best defense we've played. I made 46 adjustments on that play. Literally.
He steps into this one, and
This guy's got crazy defense, so if I'm him, I'm gone. Oh, good try, Smith. Good try.
And it feels like the momentum has shifted. They scored, and their defense forces that last punt, and now a chance to tie.
I want to use this to get Williams the ball. I feel like if I can run with Williams, score with like 20 seconds left, we're giving ourselves a hope in a game where at one point I would have said we had no hope of winning. So, good fight, Williams. He's close. Got it. How do we want to play this? Cover 3. Cover 3. Hurry it up. We got no timeouts. Hurry it up. We literally have one timeout. If you want one chance to run this thing in for the easy way out, he's smart. He could have. I thought he was gonna take a timeout, but he realized that by not taking a timeout, he makes my day way more miserable.
They'll look to throw. Rolling to his right. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. Justin Matabike in there to get him.
I was trying to throw this flat route. Yeah, I should have thrown it right there. I was just trying to cut the field in half. Then I went to go throw it too late and just couldn't get rid of the ball. I was able to get outside the pocket with him, but that ball's got to be gone. Boom, right there. It's a touchdown. If I throw it right there, it's a touchdown. Maybe not because of Hamilton, but I had 3 layers. Like I had this guy, and this guy, trying to find one of the 3 of them in the end zone. And I would have had Mims, honestly. Like, there was dots to be had. I just took too long to make the read. Good game. That was a fight. We fought back, which I'm proud of, but at the end of the day, an L's an L. Oh, shoot. That sucks. That sucks. Okay. Win the next two. Okay, so ladies and gentlemen, we actually had our first force win of the season last week. We got the force win against the 0-8 Saints, who's not playing. Caden Stearns and Surtain both got a pick. Sometimes the random force win can be a good thing, because like Surtain gets some stats, Daniels plays all right, and obviously we get a W. So we get a tandem breakout on defense. I'm guessing it is Surtain challenging Damari Mathis, my favorite subject. It is. You're getting me fired up, coach. Example, has earned 2,500 XP. So if Mathis can get picks, sacks, whatever, that's going to make a huge difference for everything like down the stretch, because he could potentially get a bunch of XP. And if he gets a bunch of XP, getting closer to that breakout kind of thing, I don't know. I think it could be really positive. Current stats, I'll show you guys kind of where we're at. MVP, obviously we're not here for MVP. JJ McCarthy's having a really good year. AFC, Xavier Worthy's going crazy. Offensive Rookie of the Year, we're not even really in the conversation. Oh, no, yeah, we're not. Oh no, we are. I was like, how are we not in the conversation? I saw McMillan, I'm like, okay, are you kidding me? Like, Daniels has been pretty good. Still got a lot of time. Keaton Ellis is #1 for Defensive Rookie of the Year, which is a huge award to win because that award gets you a lot of stuff. However, still only have 3 picks with them, which isn't overly impressive or dramatic. Things to be concerned about, like if we're going to rehaul this defense, like we get no pressure. And I blitz all the time and we still somehow get no pressure. So this game, to me, must win. Find a way, do whatever you got to do, win the game. Jalen McMillions, he's going to get an upgrade. Let's go +1 deep threat. He's been solid. Whenever I seem to throw him the ball, he catches it. +2 awareness, +1 spec catch. Greg Dulich gets an upgrade as well. As you guys know, he is star development. So that upgrade is going to, his upgrades aren't bad. He's got about a 6,000 XP bar, which is wonderful. Nick Bonito got a sack week #1, and I was like, dang, we got our guy. And then now I'm like, we don't. That is what it is. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, this is a big time week. Seahawks, let's get it. Dude, it's so weird when you switch franchises and then you're like playing the same one again. It's a mind warp. Like, there will be many times in this where I feel like I am the Seahawks. Oh my God. Let's go. That was a hard fought. Man, oh man, good play. Sutton. He burnt him. Might go back to the same thing if he's leaving. McMillions. Way to be. Dot. Sit. Go. You're good. You're good, Daniels. That's how you know the seasons are changing, man. Mile high. The seasons are changing. We got the long sleeves on. Way to be, Daniels. Okay. Good job. Nope. Good job. Way to be there still.
Walker now on 1st and 10. He'll be hit down at 5. That's complete to DK Metcalf.
This is an RPO.
They're gonna keep it on the
Nope. Wow. Singleton. Yo, he gets his big play for me. Even though I don't play a linebacker very much.
back to throw here. A pass for Sutton is intercepted. Picked up by the USC man, Adoree Jackson. Remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick six, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go around.
Yeah, and sometimes, partner, I think
Oh my, that's crazy.
that you just throw the
That's an unbelievable play by Daniels. After a brutal pick, we bounce back. Good job.
only if you're absolutely sure. Otherwise, use your running ability and try and get those yards.
Go, Sutton.
And taking it
Okay, that was a hit. My gosh. Okay, he gets. Actually, no, I get ball at half, so I'm in a decent spot here still. I just can't really afford to mess up.
they run it again with Williams.
Gone.
Powering his way forward. Breaks the tackle. He's got room to
I tried the dead leg.
back to throw. Sliding out of the pocket.
Just calm, make the throw. Okay. Tied up. I don't believe his offense is anything insane. The first drive, I think, kind of proved that. Although it was a bit of a lucky interception. Well, not lucky, but it was a good interception by my guy. But 14-14, we can work with this.
We haven't even left the first half, Charles, and we're certainly on pace for a shootout.
Give me those. Patrick Surtain! Patrick Surtain! That was user strip fumble. He's blitzing me, isn't he?
They'll drop to throw. Flushed out right. And he can't find it. It'll come from the right hash. It's a 47-yard attempt. The kick by Lutz. Now Smith.
Yeah. Yo, what are we?
Straight ahead, Walker.
He's got to use his timeout. That's an interesting. That's called running to try and get a field goal, which makes me kind of question. He can't do it again though, because
The clock will stop with 18
if he runs here, yeah, he can't do that again.
Smith.
That's tough. Yeah, he's in a that's a really unfortunate break that he just got. That guy missing the throw. I'm just gonna play outside, and then user the other outside. So I'm gonna play this like this.
Opportunity miss there.
Take away the corner row, and then I'm gonna take away the corner row on the other side. So this side should be all taken care of, and then I am responsible for a corner row going this way. Yeah, see?
Work in the middle of the field. And they're looking
Dude thinks he's elite, but like in reality, you just did exactly. You did exactly what I want. I just played the outside. Feel like I played that pretty smart, and I can saying that Will Lutz could hit this. Whether or not that's true, I have no idea. But we are in the mile high.
right there.
And you just have to know, and we've seen it.
Oh no, that won't be it. I didn't hit that well.
Very often, you know, in that situation, you don't see guys really working on it. Maybe like we're bringing.
They start the second half here with Williams.
Go, get out of there. Way to be, Williams.
On third down, he'll drop to throw.
Perfect. That's perfect. That's perfect. That guarantees 3 points. Even though that wasn't fancy, that guarantees 100%. I'm leaving here with 3 points and a 9-point lead. Unless I absolutely sell. That was big time.
It's a run for Williams.
He's different. He's so good. Way to go, Williams.
Make their second half debut here, and things are looking a little bit tougher now. You give up the points there, Charles.
That's 4. That's 4 for him. That's 5 for him. No, that's 5 for him on the season. He's got 2 today. No, that's 4 in general. I'm almost certain. So he's got 4, 2 today for the second time this year. He's gotten 2. Okay, set your feet, make this throw. Set your feet and make that throw. Raise it.
Now back to throw. Escaping the pressure.
Got him.
Right. Here we go on fourth. Smith.
Oh my gosh. Is that Skinner?
This is intercepted for the fourth time today.
I love to see that. Good game, Seattle. Good game. Okay, we got a tandem breakout. I don't think Mathis. We had 2 picks once again. And I'm hoping that he can get a breakout. We'll go see going into next week, but that was a big time win. 6-4. Guys, oh, this would be so big. This would be so. How do I do it? This is huge. This is timestamp this. This is gonna matter. 150 passing yards is disgusting. You got to literally chew clock. You got to chew clock, and you got to kick out of bounds. You got to shorten the field for him. You got to make it so he needs 3 successful drives to get 150. It's essentially the only way to make this happen. However, it's crucial that it happens. Like, I can't even... This game is important standings-wise. We're 6-4. But also, like, Brandon Jones... With Superstar, that XP goes down to probably 8. He's kind of reminds me of a Julian Love type situation in Seattle. Similar age, 6'1". He's been playing out of his mind. Not the fastest guy in the world, but with an ability, could be different. My camera died. I'll do the upgrades without a camera here. Javonte Williams. We got 2 ridiculously tough games coming up. We got to play the Chiefs, and then we got to play TSAP in like back-to-back week, which is going to be crazy. So it's like this game is a must-win in the season, but I also really want that breakout. So let's get it. Okay, you don't need much here. Hit him. What do I have the better chance of getting picks? Like, do you put him at his normal spot where he's gotten picks, or do you user him?
Here's Herbert.
That's not good. That's not good. That's not good.
Play action this time for Justin Herbert.
You got nothing. You have nothing.
Brought down by the Broncos. It's a sack.
Not like you have, not in life, just in this. You have nothing.
Here's Herbert.
Crosser. Stay with him. Stay with him. Guys, honestly, the 3 of you should be benched indefinitely.
Herbert off of play action. Pass to the side. Now a play fake here on first down.
Surprise! Surtain, no! No, 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 no. Don't score. I don't want to score. Why am I scoring? You have to complete the clip. It's just the rules to this stuff.
At the 41-yard line. Justin Herbert looking to pass. Flush to his right. That is taken. Again, Herbert.
Oh my God, got him! Jump, jump, jump. Everybody jump. Get lurked, kid. I switched him to be my user. I still think the business decision is killing clock, but then I also could just trust. A part of me thinks also you just trust the fact that you can get one more pick or TFL with him, but that's, he already has 150 yards. I'm probably, am I better off to clock, or am I better off to try and score, get him the ball as much as possible, and hope that he does something dumb again? I think it's the second one. I really do.
They'll set up a throw.
Unboxed.
They'll set up to throw. He's going to wind up in air.
That's insane. That's insane. That is insane. I think I'm just going to go with the train.
Back to throw again. Dancing to
Slide.
his left.
Sick of fumbling.
Back to throw here.
Part of me wants to go for this, but then part of me knows it's not the right decision.
We want 6.
That's one of the most difficult things in this game. I just feel like I can get it.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw.
Feel like I can get it. I really did. Okay, Brandon Jones, we need one more pick. One more pick, and you're officially a superstar. I can blitz him off the edge. I can try and get TFLs. I can run user blitz the quarterback. I'm one thing away from having a superstar safety, which is crazy, especially the guy who they just signed, which would be an awesome story. So,
Turnovers to this point.
You're exactly right, Doctor. Hippocratic oath. First, do no harm, and right now they're harming themselves on offense.
I like that. No one is mistaking me for a doctor, though. But thank you, doctor.
Right, tried to work his way back to his left, but just a minimal gain as the defense was able to react quickly.
Now he'll dump it underneath. Back to throw here, Herbert.
oh, you were throwing a pick. You wanted to. Given the situation, it's smart, but it just doesn't. People just don't tend to do this.
This quick pass complete to Sutton.
Would it be Sutton?
He'll try again with the second down. And the try. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Buying time to his left.
My left tackle. My right tackle, sorry, I didn't say right, is the worst football player on the planet.
They're going to try and throw.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. He's got him. Elevate. Elevate, 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 McMillan.
He'll look to throw. On the move to his left.
Got him.
And he'll take it.
Okay, what I'm going to do now is just part 8 of the plan.
To get going.
Just scream off the edge. Or try and, like, shoot a run. I put him at DB. That sucks because that's Ellis. How, okay, whoa, how many passing yards does he have?
Again, it's Williams. And he's not going to. They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got. Open man, and again, it's Sutton.
3:55 left.
And he's going to have the hook up to Sutton. They'll drop to throw.
Let him score. Let him score. Let him score. Shoot. I got boxed.
They are staring at a mini losing streak developing, trailing here in the 4th quarter. This would be their 3rd straight defeat. Throwing here to start the drive as they connect left. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive.
I'm going to try and score quick. I got to get back on defense because I have to get back on defense because I got to try and blitz or do something. I think I might have it, but even a TFL would go crazy.
They're going to look to throw. He completes this to Sutton.
And now they have a much better chance of picking up.
They'll try and run for it. Here's Williams.
I have to score. He needs the ball back. I'm going to hurry up, which looks ridiculous, but
Incompletions have him looking at 3rd and 10. Now they'll look to throw again. Eluding the pressure right. Oh, he put it on the carpet, a fumble.
Dot. Good play.
We don't need to mention the other guy's name, but when he dropped an open pass that you blew coverage on, what'd you say to him?
29 seconds. 29 seconds. I'm just putting him on the outside, and I'm past committing. Oh my gosh. Like, you can't make this stuff up. I know he's running PA post shot. I'm just putting him on the edge, and I'm hitting pass commit. He was there. Oh, that's sickening. Like, look at this. That's 2. It's brutal. Does that seriously, that counts as nothing? He's not going to get the breakout when I've had 2 plays where he's gone to the corner. It's a split second. I know he's just trying to throw PA post shot. Everybody in the stadium knows he's trying to throw PA post shot. Hopefully he uses a timeout. Okay, we're going to use her. We're going to try and jump something here. Play dumb and go. Play dumb and go. Play dumb and go! Oh my gosh! That is clutch! Top 5 clutchest moments on the channel. I had 2 close picks, but then I'm like, you know what? Why don't I just use her? Because I know exactly the route that he's going to try and throw. Guys, that's just Jaden Daniels. That right there is the future of this team. Oh my gosh. So I was really hoping to try and get him upgrades and stuff, and we pull it off. We're 7-4. We've turned this thing around. Dude, that's so big time. I can't even explain. That's so big time. So with him getting superstar, he's definitely going to keep it no matter what because he's got 6 picks on the season already, which is insane. We got for sure 2 years of him progressing, and hopefully, like, once he get to 85, he's going to get the best abilities in the entire game. At 6'1", that's crazy. Unreal game for Daniels. We played well. We ran around well. We did a lot of things super well. We got to play TSAP, and then we got to play the Chiefs next. That's two. Those guys are no joke. So 7-4. Let's keep this thing going. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, the matchup of the center. So when TSAP had the Broncos, I think he missed the playoffs a couple times. That was the previous team that he had. Now he's the Steelers with Russell Wilson. TJ Watt, Minka, all those players, like, I can just tell you this is going to be a game. I know how he plays. It drives me crazy with how he plays, and I know how he plays. And because of that, I know this is going to be a really good fight. So we just got to try and be smart. We got to try and move the ball, do similar things that we've done all season. Defensively, I feel like put pressure on Russell Wilson. Try our best to just make it so every single play we are just making things uncomfortable. Brandon Jones so soon will have a decent ability, a flat zone, which will actually be really effective. So I'm excited for that. But hey, week 13, we got them. Chiefs right after. Let's go.
Looking to throw. He'll let it fly for Austin.
Give me those. Let's go, man.
Going to be intercepted.
It's good defense. Now, I don't know who his receiver was on that side, but I have him in the deep zone. It's not manned up. So I think he maybe assumed that he was in a deep zone. Now, the thing is about playing Taylor, his defense is significantly better than his offense. So you have to be able to get a stop, and then scoring is no joke. He's got probably, I would say a lot of people would agree, the best defense in the league, in the leagues. So, yeah, and look, he's got KOs everywhere already. I don't know who that KO is up top, but I don't know who is up top. It's Minka, and then on the other side, I don't know who is on the other side.
Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. Steps away to his left.
Dot.
It's Williams on the catch.
Way to be.
They'll try and run. This is Williams. And he'll take it.
Great start. 10 out of 10. Okay, be smart. Defensively, I know, or offensively, I know he's going to test us again. He always does. He sees, as soon as I press, he always makes fun of me. Because every time I press, he's like, oh, Brett doesn't realize I can just throw a streak over his head.
That's good on the extra. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. He's going to air one out.
Nope. Would it be Ellis? 0 for 4.
They're indeed going for it as they look to throw.
Bagged. Good defense.
Now a 1st down carry. It's Williams. He'll get this down to 3rd and 4. They'll look to throw here. Pressure gets there.
Oh, you take your points. I'm not confident enough. I think you got to take your points here. I think I got to play for the next short yardage situation, but I got to take 3. We've gotten 2 stops. He hasn't completed a pass yet. You take your points.
They're still in search of an initial 1st down as they come up here 1st and 10. And he's trying to pick it up on the ground with Harris. And he'll be Now they'll throw here out of the gun. He'll get this to his tight end. 2nd and 9 now. Flush to his right.
Good defense. 3rd down.
Again, he'll drop to throw.
Nope. Good defense. Take your 3. He probably thinks that I can't score either.
Executed to perfection.
Boswell's kick is good. From his end zone, here's Traymon Smith.
Go.
Oh, good looking return.
He knows it. You can see by the way he's running.
Smith.
I need that so bad. Let's go, dude.
Gotta find a way to finish these drives in end zones, not having balls go through goalposts.
No way.
He'll look to throw. He's going to fire one deep. Got a man. It's caught at the 6-yard line. 1st half. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. That's complete. It's
Okay.
Dosich.
1 first down and we're in a good spot here.
Back to throw here.
Time. Laser. Good throw.
About getting 3 points. The kick by
Got
Lutz
it.
is
Okay, we get ball at half too. Okay, 7 here. 7 here, we take a 17-point lead and we set ourselves up very... This is, playoff-wise, I hate to say it, this is everything. Playoff-wise, this is absolutely everything.
I don't think the message was too drastic, I think, at the half, or that they needed...
Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. And he brings... They start the drive on the ground. It's Williams.
Cannot believe I just threw that pick six. Of all things to do, especially when you're like playing excellent, to throw a pick six there is bananas how bad that is.
Fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin too.
Where to go, Mims?
They'll drop to throw. He'll air this one out for
He matched. He matched to it. Oh, I thought that was like a cover zone. He matched to it.
No timing. Seems like every pass is also contested well. So give some credit to the defense.
It's fine.
He gets it complete to Harris.
Got it. I knew he was going to go verticals. I just knew it. I had to pick either the hot throw that he was going to do or Harris.
They'll look to throw now on first down. Eluding the pressure right. On third down, here's
Scared. Fourth down. Got him. Good defense, guys. It's offensively bad how bad our offense is. Like, it's offensive how bad our offense is played and how amazing our defense is played. Like, how do you... It's just been a masterclass on one side of the field and a disaster on the other.
from the shotgun. He'll look to throw. Buying time to his left.
Dot. Way to be, Daniels. Way to be.
Looking to throw. Flushed out right. Toward the... They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Flush to his right. And he wisely will throw that one away.
Yes.
Decision time now, 'cause it feels
I
like
guess
it's
we
the
take our
first of the
points.
game. What are you thinking?
Well, I'm looking at the down and distance, and that's where the issue comes.
Oh my gosh. I guess we take our points.
And last time, went for it on fourth, didn't get it.
Way to be, Skinner.
Themselves up off the mat and do better.
And sometimes that note says, be aggressive, stay aggressive. Maybe that's what we saw in the last possession.
Yeah, they're going to look to throw. He'll let it fly for Austin.
Like, what are we doing?
Knocked away and incomplete.
Oh my gosh.
As expected, they're going for it to keep
Give me those. Have you ever seen Taylor in such a box?
intercepted. Racing to
I honestly don't remember the last time I boxed him up like this. This was
the end zone.
the greatest defensive performance I've ever had against him. That's GG's. Good game, guys. That is one of the best defensive performances by myself that I've ever had. Beautiful. I sucked on offense. So did he. Doesn't matter. If you suck on offense, you just got to be better on defense. Look at these stats. Horrible. But defensively, boxed him up, threw away the key, and got the biggest win of the year. Let's go. Okay, the craziest thing about this game right here, this could potentially put us in a spot to compete for the division after an 0-3 start. I know. It's insane, but it really could. Like, currently, if I beat him, we'd have the exact same record, and I'd have a 2-game tiebreaker over this particular opponent. Like, a season where we weren't even expecting anything. Couple big-time defensive performances. I figured things out. I figured out how to use Surtain. I figured out how to use, like, all these different players. And all of a sudden, we are looking scary. Keaton Ellis continues to get picks, continues to be a stud. I feel like he almost certainly he gets +1 speed, which is beautiful. Is going to get an upgrade. He's going to be our user for the next quite a few years. This is the rematch. The Chiefs guy obviously didn't like losing to us. I don't blame him. This is a chance to tie the division. Give us a chance to win this entire division as the Broncos. Don't waste it.
Looking to throw is Mahomes.
Oh my.
Short throw hauled in by Kelsey. And Mahomes now to throw.
Surprise, buddy. Surprise, it's Ellis.
It's
Surprise! It's Alice, best defense in the league. The last like 6 weeks, I promise you.
At the 45. They begin the drive with Williams.
Way to be.
Take it across 3rd down and 4.
I think he's blitzing everybody against me.
He'll drop to throw.
You gotta just throw that to the middle of the field. It's not our offense isn't great. Let's call it. Let's call it how it is. Let's just be an honesty broker here. We're not buzzing on offense, but we're buzzing on defense, which is equally important.
They'll look to throw.
Dot. That's crazy. How you held on to that, I have no idea, but thank you.
Gainer there on 4th down. Open man, and again it's Sutton. Touchdown. Reception. That led to the touchdown, so now time to regroup.
Pick up on what combo it is. That's the combo it was. It was the Coleman one. Yikes. I'm just trying to make sure, like, we have the advantage right now because of that first drive. I'm just trying to make sure every single drive counts.
They'll look to throw here.
What a crazy throw. That's a crazy throw.
From the gun, it's a run for Williams. On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air.
Perfect.
And that's going to be
To you defensively. I like what they were trying to get done, even though they weren't successful.
No way.
now on 4th down.
That's crazy.
Pass knocked away.
One of, if not the worst drop of the season from Sutton. I just had to go for that because I was so upset about it, but
Defense comes up.
realistically, I probably shouldn't have. But how did he drop that ball? That makes no sense to me whatsoever.
Play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true.
Moss.
And now off to the races down the line. From the gun, it's Mahomes.
Got him. We are screaming at the kid right now. Just get him off the field. Whatever it takes, get him off the field.
Mahomes throwing on 4th. Escaping the pressure right. He's going deep.
I don't know what that was. Great defense.
A kind of a lucky break on the prior drive, Charles. The turnover on downs that the offense had didn't come back to bite them after the
Yep,
other side.
close, 2nd and 2. Okay, so we get ball at half. So to me, how I think we play this is we try and take a little bit of the clock.
You know what they'd say to us?
Try and even if we get 3 before half, live with 3. 3 is technically, well, not just technically, 3 is fine in my opinion.
Here in Denver. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw.
God, good throw. Off his back foot too. That could have been a pick 6. In the wrong hands, that could have been in the other team's hands. Perfect throw from Daniels.
They'll run out of the gun here. Williams.
Good run, sir.
Stop. He'll look to throw. Short throw caught by Dosich. And he'll be looking to throw.
Stud! Such a stud. Oh my gosh. Mid-slide, I got like a push. I don't know if I would have scored there. If that didn't happen, I don't know if we scored. Okay, we get ball at half. So, get 7 at half. We take a 14-point lead. Way to be, Daniels.
Here's a 2nd and 7. Flushed out right.
Way to be, Daniels. First down.
Now a give up the middle.
Go. He's gone. Yep.
It's a foot race. Through the middle.
Snead's going to catch him. Angles wide, Snead will catch him unless I juke. You can just tell angles in this game.
To the line of scrimmage. On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. Flush to
Dot. Good throw. On the money. Life is funny. Jaden Daniels, let's take the division. Let's take the whole division.
And a heck of Mahomes now on 1st down.
Shoot.
Working from the gun, Mahomes. Catch is made by Marquise Brown. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down.
Play defense. I'm not going to stop playing aggressive because he clearly makes mistakes. I'm there. I'm on. Is he blitzing the league on you? He is. You got to just throw it on time. On time. Throw it on time and you win. When you notice that the entire team's blitzing, my trick that I've found as of late is don't even look at the blitz. The blitz doesn't exist. Just simply, all you look at is the receiver that you believe will be open, and you look at the coverage and you just make a read. What would it be? I think that's close to field goal range, especially in Denver. That's crazy blocking. That's crazy blocking. 2-minute warning. Guys, if Daniels year 1 beats one of the best players in the league with the Chiefs back-to-back, that is saying something. That is an excellent start to his career. There goes the timeout. Okay, you're 3 yards away from icing that.
Quickly and holding him to a short gain.
Sit down. G in the chat. Didn't want to score because of the team I'm playing. There's no reason to score there because that's just going to give him a chance. That's just going to give him a little bit of hope, which we just don't need. We threw the dot. I know I had it. That's all that matters. Daniels gets 2 touchdowns and takes a lead in the division. That's crazy. I almost just fumbled the entire game away.
5 ticks remaining on the clock. They'll roll him out right.
GG's, dude. GG's. Bye. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, this is our division, and we just showed it. Love to see it. Good game. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, playoff picture as it stands. We're the 3 seed. We have to play Kansas City, which I hope some things kind of switch around there a little bit. Not to say that I don't want to play Kansas City. I've just beat them twice, but playing Mahomes 3 times in one season and beating Mahomes and a very good opponent 3 times is not something that I'm really excited about. However, I know we can do it. So going into this week, we get to play the Panthers, having a bit of a tough season. Then we got the Bengals, then we got the Bucks, obviously. These are our next 3 games. We're in a position right now where we've already shocked some people. Like the fact that our season turned around like it did. Daniel's stats won't win him any awards. I want to say that first off. We're not going to be winning anything. Award-wise, literally nothing. However, what I do want to say is we may not win awards, but we won awards in my head. Because man, oh man, has he been good. Like he has been so fun to watch. Despite the fact that his stats aren't amazing, he's 3rd for Rookie of the Year. Defensive Rookie of the Year, we're going to win that. And that's exciting. If Keaton Ellis wins that, and I can continue to get picks with Keaton Ellis, he'll probably go up to a superstar. We'll have 3 superstars on defense going into year 2. Him, and then obviously the superstar that we got in, I'm so bad at that guy's name, and Brandon Jones, who's had just an unreal year for us. He's only at 3,000 XP from getting his first flat zone KO. But okay, ladies and gentlemen, few games left here to play. Let's just win. Win this, and then win that. It's all right. Okay, this game, playing against a team with a weaker record, it does not mean that we can go easy on them, but it does mean that we can hopefully play a little bit less scared and have some better stats. That's kind of what you hope for in games like this. Wait up, B. Look at Daniels just gallops. Honestly, he just gallops around the corner. It's beautiful to watch. But you hope in games against opponents who some people would maybe consider weaker with a bad record, you hope that you can come in, throw dots. You don't have to play the same super strategic style of football that you play when you're sweating against a really good team like the Chiefs or TSAP. Daniels, that's crazy. That's a throw. Hold on to it, Sutton. I think I can throw it. That's crazy. That's Sutton, dude. Yep, way to be there. Good job, Stearns. I'm just blitzing. That's been the biggest change of the entire year. If we want to be honest about where our success started when I started just blitzing everybody. Stopped trying to act like I had all these unreal players, and I just started blitzing and trying to lurk over middle. See, there obviously bad things happen. When you blitz, you get more picks, you get more sacks. Like, it's just worthwhile when your team sucks to blitz. If you just sit back in coverage like I used to all the time, you might get stops and you might not get burnt as much, but you're not going to get the same stats that you get when you're aggressive. Oh gosh.
There he goes right side. Look at the big man rumble. And he'll finally. Now Young.
Oh wow.
He's got it for
I respect it. I respect it.
They'd rather have the scenario they had last time. Now, Charles, remember they had the short field.
Oh, go Sutton.
Now this is going to have to be a longer, more
RPO. No, that's Cortland Sutton. Well done.
second and long.
That's such a good throw.
It's Williams on the catch.
Daniels,
A huge play.
you might not understand this, but that is such a good, like, kind of cross body. If that's behind him at all, that's an interception.
This quick pass complete to Sutton. They'll set up a throw.
Yep, slide. Way to be.
They'll set up to throw. Sliding out of the pocket.
Got him.
Vince, Charles, remember the last time they were out here, marched it nearly the full length of the
Get to him. Get to him. Oh, did you see? I tried to take the ball with Ellis. Ellis is so good. Ellis is so. Two rookies, honestly. Not all of them. McMillan's good as well. Not all of them are always going to be like Baron Browning. Well, would it be? He's someone I think I keep around. His contract's up. I want to see after the season because I have a ton of money that I could potentially use in free agency. I want to see kind of what happens, but he definitely is someone I'd like to keep around. He's fast and really good.
Now on third and long, they'll look to throw.
Got him. Good defense. Yeah.
This time to do so.
I'm going to blitz that DB on the left side. Yeah. That was actually kind of a smart adjustment that I just did. I blitzed the DB on the left, and then I cross-man the safety onto the person that I blitzed. And it fooled him.
CD, I know it's just his second.
Fooled him back.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, second year, as you know, his hands fast. He read it and reacted and was there to hit him.
And he'll take it. On second down, Young.
Got him. Good defense.
Trying to start the second half off on the right foot. Unfortunately, going to give the ball up.
Got him. Damari Mathis. That's 4. To be honest, that's 4 for Mathis.
They'll come out
Yeah.
here on first down.
Dot.
And this is
In between the zone. Cortland Sutton. Like I said, I'm trying to. All the other receivers won't hit 1,000 yards. So the reason I'm doing what I'm doing is because Cortland Sutton has the best chance to hit 1,000 yards. If we're thinking long term, especially with his deal being $20 million.
Here is Young.
Oh wow, Ellis. Ellis again.
And he's going to be
Ellis again. Way to be. Way to be, Ellis. That's like pick 8 for him or something. Please, please, please don't leave. Oh, that sucks. Okay, stat-wise, even though he dipped early, really, really, really good week. So I'm happy with that. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, we now play against the 11-3 Bengals. So with that game, that was awesome for Sutton. Sutton, I want to hit 1,000 yards. And it's 1,000 yards isn't like a guarantee of an upgrade. And honestly, at his age, it probably is very low % chance of an upgrade. But if we can put together some decent games here, that's a good rookie season by him. 900. So I have 3 games to try and get, even if I got 100 yards a game for the last 3 games, I'd finish with 1,200 yards. McMillan and Mims cooked. They're not getting breakouts. None of them are going to get better this season. Skinner's got a pick. Surtain's got 4 picks, so Surtain's fine. Mathis and Brandon Jones. And then Keaton Ellis, who will be the defensive rookie. They're potentially even the defensive player of the year, is there. The Bengals are a tough out. These are the games. This is what makes the AFC such a gauntlet. Games like this. So let's lock in Week 16. Let's get it.
Now it's Burrow. This will be caught once again to the ground. Now they go play action now. Burrow.
Shoot.
This one. And Burrow going to throw again. And that one complete once again to Higgins. Now Burrow. Flush to his right.
Give me those.
Intercepted at the goal line.
Set. Go, Sutton. Have a day, Sutton. Way to be.
Back to throw.
Dot. Sutton. Laser. Caught him in cover 4. Perfect throw.
And knocked it free.
Out of the gun now on third down.
Got him. Marvin Mims. Clutch. He hasn't had a crazy season. He might never be like a true #1 receiver for us. But unreal route right there. Perfect. Quicker than his user. 7-zip.
Drive number 2.
Going back to your game plan coming in. Everyone
Shoot.
has matchups that they like better
He
than
figured it
others.
out. He figured out what I did. He figured it out. Okay. He figured it out.
Versus the triple option that we see the
Go. Get out of there, Williams. Oh, man. That's a touchdown.
The triple option at the
One juke.
most things are
One successful juke, and that's a touchdown.
They're going to look to throw.
Dot. Such a perfect throw. Such a perfect throw. He blitzes his entire team. We pick it up. We make a throw.
Back to throw again. He'll buy some time right.
Greatest show on turf.
And he's
It's
got
the greatest show on turf. It's the greatest show. This is the greatest show. Love it.
first half. We'll see if they can move this at least into field goal range and try to get 3 out of this drive.
Yo, like it wasn't letting. It didn't really let me click on. That should have been picked.
Burrow looking to pass.
Oh wow.
Now it's Burrow.
Tariq still. Who made the play to get that ball loose though? Man, we are buzzing. We are buzzing right now. Oh my gosh, let's go. Okay, sky's the limit. I want to win a playoff game. That's my new goal for year 1. I want to win a playoff game. If my pick's gonna suck, I at least want to win something.
They'll look to throw here. Eluding the pressure right.
Yeah, just keep running. That sucks. There's right like could not have been closer to just being nothing.
They're passing here. Joe Burrow.
Give me those. Yo, house this.
Intercepted for the 3rd time thus far.
Way to be. Is that full? We have like 3 picks this first half. Okay, offense. We got them totally locked up. Just literally get 7, get 3, get anything. We probably win this game.
So probably an empty box establishing the run. They're on
Don't
pace
fumble.
for 100 yards in this one. So now they want to make sure that they get that going.
Is he freaking there? It's easily intercepted.
We had to know this team a little bit, haven't we? Couldn't you just see their defensive leaders telling the offensive guys, telling the quarterback?
Now he will take it on in.
Okay.
Game all even after that last touchdown, so every drive now becoming a little more critical here in the second half. And too much juice.
We gotta just
Out of bounds,
relax.
incomplete.
Get 7. It's been a bad turn of events for us. It's been a really, 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 really bad turn of events.
Only if you're absolutely sure.
We gotta just relax and get points.
And try to get those yards a safer way.
1 first down at a time. Get 7. Make him chase again. This could be way better, obviously. But I can't think about that. I just gotta think about the present. Get points.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw.
Dot. Nice throw.
He's gonna get that to
Way to be. Way to be, Williams.
from the midfield stripe. They'll look to throw.
Yep. Even if I guarantee 3 here, I look at that as a win because at the end of the day, he hasn't been moving the ball great. I just don't want to like lose with no chance.
He'll look to throw. Rolling to his right. And he is back to throw here. On the move to his left.
Way to be.
3rd down. Looking left side and he's got
That's not good.
That's Sutton.
You take. I'm taking my points.
As this is a big spot right here. The kick by Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. And he's got his man in stride. From midfield now, Burrow. Able to find Higgins. First and 10. Here's
Ellis, you're just the best, man. You're just the best.
some yardage on the play.
You are just the best.
They'll come up now. This is second and long.
Okay, this is one of two combos. It's a deep corner route. It's not going to be anything to Higgins. It's either a deep corner route from
Throwing.
Jamar or an inside route. Nope.
It's he'll need to.
Now Burrow.
Ellis is there. You got to make a decision here, champ.
They'll try and throw forward with Burrow.
That's wild.
He's caught. And he's brought to
If you're going to get burnt still, get burnt. That's ridiculous. If you're going to get burnt to the one. Or get burnt for a touchdown in that situation. Give me a fighting chance. That's fine.
They get this
That's fine.
left. Back to throw.
I mean, took too long. I know what he's in now, though.
Back to throw.
Bro,
And he can't get a throw away.
we couldn't block a freaking... What are we doing?
Final timeout.
What are we doing?
Stoppage with a little over 50
Yeah, this thing's
seconds
cooked,
left to go in
probably.
the game. He'll look to throw. And that's caught by
I'm just going to probably... I think my only option is just to try and throw something a mile high into the air.
no choice but to go.
Or get out of bounds. I think he's probably going to blitz me a lot.
Gotta try it here. He's back to throw.
And he's inbounds. Nice.
And he has a big gain inside the
Nice. He's inbounds. That's great.
They'll look to throw. They'll let this go for the end zone. And this is
Gave myself a chance at it.
Still a little bit of time left for another shot, but this one almost certainly has to be in the end zone.
flushed out right.
Good game.
Lost the football. And the Bengals
That's not one we should have lost. It's not one we should have lost. Okay, we'll deal with the consequences. Dang it! Oh gosh. Okay, we deal with the consequences. It is what it is. That's a tough L to take in that situation. It really is. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, boom, fellas. A couple tough games in a row, but we made it. We're in the playoffs, and we get to play against the Patriots, which are not a juggernaut whatsoever. They got the 2 seed. They had a really good year. Kind of give you guys a recap of everything that happened. We had a rookie year with Jaden Daniels. Holy, I'm talking too fast. Whew. This was just like he was a rookie. Wasn't that pretty. We had Portland get 1,100 yards. Chance of a dev upgrade with him, probably not. Keaton Ellis get 8 picks. Brandon Jones, who should have his... Okay, once I do weekly strategy, he should have some abilities going into this playoff game. Defensive line-wise, Browning earned a contract with 6.5 sacks. Benito wasn't bad. Zach Allen wasn't bad. Running the ball-wise, we were pretty good with Javonte, Jaden, and all these guys. So now that he's 80, I get flat zone KO, which is good. I like that. You're not going to... He's not going to get good abilities and probably until mid to late next year, potentially not even next year, which is how slow some positions upgrade. But at the end of the day, he is eventually going to have good abilities. I haven't used my staff points. And the reason is I just don't. So quarterback guru, I can do throw power or speed. Now, what I think I want to do is speed. I want to up his speed by 3. Like, I just invested all of my money into that position. Everything into the quarterback position. Because I feel like if we're going to win a playoff game, we're dog sitting right now. If we're going to win a playoff game, here, 1 second. Jaden Daniels, I got him up to 95 speed yard. He has just good throw power. I think I'm just going to ask him, hey, Daniels, carry us. Be great. We're going up against the Patriots. This isn't a juggernaut. This is a team that had a shocking season just like we did, that I believe we can beat and win our first playoff game. So let's lock in. Let's be great. And let's go. We're just going to start the game off. I want to try and just go up top, but I'm going to start the game off trying to be a little bit smart here.
They try the left side here.
Good play.
Keeps himself free, stays on his feet. He can make a play just as he did there.
Now this one to his tight end.
Dulich, go, Dulich. Good start. Good start. Wasn't fancy. Wasn't anything insane, but that's a really, really, really clean start. Okay, it looks like he's going to be running a lot of this cover 4 palms type stuff. Way to be, Daniels. Way to be. That's all right. Go, go, Williams. Be better, Williams. First drive. Set the tempo. Score. Put the pressure on. Do all of those things. I trust the defense enough to know that we're going to be able to get a stop. That's how I feel. Like, I just feel like as the game goes, the stops will come. So even if it's 3, let's just not take risks. Let's play with the team we got, and let's just win the ball. Ball game.
Because on that last big practice beforehand, you go through your offensive script, you go through your play calling, you go through all the stuff and establish things. And it looks runner stance, they're just headed straight for the quarterback. That was good recognition on that play to hold them to no gain.
Dot, nice throw.
Got it here, first and goal. Back to throw. He'll buy some time right.
Got him. Okay. 7's it. Play defense. First drive, that's all I cared about. All I cared about on the first drive was just being smart and getting 7. We took no big risks. I didn't throw the ball way downfield. I didn't try and throw a pick. I didn't want to lose the game on the first drive. You never lose games on the first drive. You win them. Whew, good stuff. 7's it.
They'll come out throwing here on first down.
Yep. Keep dropping back, kid. Keep dropping back.
He'll try again with the arm here on second down. Eluding the pressure.
Bagged. Oh my gosh, it's a snuggie. Good defense.
Out of the gun now on third down. That's complete. DeMario Douglas with it.
No way I just allowed that.
Big yardage, but they're still stopped. The yard or two short.
That's crazy. Shoot. Scared, dude. Just say if you're scared, just say it. If you're scared, just say it. Like, you can save us a lot of time in this game by just looking in the camera and saying, "I'm scared." You're scared.
Here's a 2nd and 7.
Way to be, Williams. Way to be.
Because their ability to make people miss in the open field can
Way to be, Javonte. Let's go.
They'll stay on the ground with Williams. And the result here
I'm just playing smart.
leaves him with 2
Playing the game, dude.
down.
You play to win the game, and I'm just playing it. You play to win the game, and I'm just playing it.
and blocking it and turning it.
He's got weak run defense right now.
On second down, Williams.
That's how you run the ball. The next adjustment. New book out Thursday. I think we're about to lose him.
The Pats at the
Yeah. Nice. Nice. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, we recreated my favorite thing in the world. Recreating games. Nothing quite like recreating a game.
gone particularly well for them. That's obvious. In these conditions, no points so far. They've got to get
Good defense. I'm just going to try and keep things in front of us. I don't want to take too much of a risk here, because I don't know if that risk would necessarily be...
The ball without it being too exotic.
Oh, gosh.
Deep down the field.
Oh, Sertan, man.
Here we go on 2nd and 12.
Got him. That's such good defense, Smith. Bro, honestly, our outside DBs just freaking snuggie his players. Way to be. Okay, I'm good with a 3-score lead going into half. Dot. Crazy dot. Good throw, Daniels.
Again, he'll drop to throw.
Maturing is doing that. He's going to take his time out. Okay. I feel like 3 points, I think we can win this game.
Now a 10th carry. Here's Williams. And he is into the end zone from
Smart. I made like 14 adjustments just to run the ball, just to throw him off. 21-0. Guys, playoffs, the defense shows up. Way to be there. Right now, I'm just trying to blitz and just force that one more mistake that ends the game. You're realistically at these points, you're one mistake away. Way to be there, Sertan.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. He's going to loft one deep left side here.
Ah, good play.
They'll look to throw again.
Give me those. LS Defensive Rookie of the Year, dude. Defensive Rookie of the Year. Just give him the award. Clutch strip fumble. That might be GG's. Way to go. Good job, Sutton.
Now we give up the middle to Williams. And now this quick pass complete to Sutton.
Good play.
He'll be taken down, but not
Take the clock down, guys. I think we're going to be going to the second round. This was a dominant defensive performance. Absolutely dominant.
they'll set up to throw. A pass for Sutton is intercepted. Marcus Jones picks it. And they will finally
Oh my gosh. I totally misread the defense. Okay. My bad. That should have been a run. That should have just been taking 3. Now if I lose this,
change in the
we are a
situation
meme.
here. They'll set up a throw. And that's going to be
Oh my gosh. Okay, even with that mistake, if we can get in field goal range,
ready to go.
we win this game. If we can't on this drive for whatever reason, I could potentially pull off one of the greatest sells of my career, but I don't plan on letting that happen. So we're going to make sure to take the clock. I don't want that horrible pick to cost us.
On third and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. He's going to float this one deep right side. This is caught inside the 15.
Iced it. I made that a game. That pick made this a game. Now it should be good. Now I can guarantee 3 scores, and we can get out of here. McMillan with the catch of the season.
Elman has been busy this afternoon. It's Williams.
Should be GG's.
To be frank, in desperation mode now as they begin with a 1st and 10. A good start to the drive here.
Okay, keep it in front of us. You won't see me blitz here much.
They'll look to throw now on 1st down. And that'll be complete to They'll look to throw here on 1st down. And he gets this to Thornton. Now this time he'll look to throw. A great job. Just a
First off, how did he catch that? Second, how is he short right there? I have no sweet clue how that all just went down.
What say you?
I support whatever they do. Let's find out.
Look at you, man of the people.
Escaping the pressure.
He's going to lose his mind. That should be GG's. Guys, Jaden Daniels gets his first career playoff win. We DC'd against this guy. Javonte was insane. The defense was insane. Good game. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, redemption. This one isn't going to be, not to say that one was easy, but that was a snuggie. I knew I was playing the Patriots. I liked the matchup. As soon as I saw that guy was the 2 seed, I was like, okay. Being the 7th seed might not be the worst thing in the world. But now we got to play against the Ravens. This guy boxed me up. His offense was all right. His defense was phenomenal. And his defense, in order to win with this team, we're going to go under center against him. We're going to do a lot of under center. We're going to rely on Williams. I thought my run game was good against him. And if we can have a good run game, who's to say we can't shock the #1 seed and make it to the AFC Championship? I'm not going to say that. So on the off chance we pull that off, his DBs aren't that good. So I always feel like against players like this that I can run a lot of man. He's got a good secondary. Kyle Hamilton's probably his best player. He uses Roquan Smith. But he also runs 4 down lineman sets, which tells me I should be able to roll out a little bit with Daniels and try and win a second playoff game. Guys, it's going to be a gauntlet. There's going to be no easy games, but let's go. Okay, we're not in the -70 temperatures, which I actually feel like maybe would have been in our favor for this game. But We're going under center. We're making only smart decisions this game. See what I mean, though, with like the sets that he runs? He likes to spread his line and get pressure that way. Part of me thinks a good strategy, because his secondary is such a strong point for him. Part of me thinks a really good strategy is to try and run the ball against him and just see how good he is against this stuff. Like, Williams can carry us. So let's just go, run, try and control the clock a little bit. Not kill the clock, but try and control it, because when we were throwing the ball against him early in the year, it wasn't always pretty. He had really, really, really good defense against it, and I think he still will. So way to be. Good play. See what I mean? I just want to slow everything down against the Ravens user. He can't lose to me. I can lose to him. Nobody's batting an eye. If he loses to me, he's going to be in trouble. So he's playing nervous. And the last thing you want when you're playing nervous is to play against somebody like me who's willing to just run the ball until I get to the end zone. Should have room here. Oh my gosh, good job, Williams. Way to be, Williams. See? What do we have? 5 plays in, 2 first downs, already at the 35-yard line, just running the ball. Everything in my scouting report was correct. And then soon, he's going to start getting angry. And when he gets angry, that's when we start passing. That's when we start trying to take advantage of the fact that he's going to try and just stop the run immediately. Oh my gosh. That's a legacy run. You're so good. Javonte and Jaden carry us. A first-year AFC Championship Broncos after an 0-3 start would be impressive. 7-zip.
They'll try and start this drive in the air.
Thank you. Thank you, game. Thank you, game. Horrible coverage on my part. Literally the worst possible coverage I could have done to begin this game. But we got bailed out majorly. Come here. I'm screaming every play. I'm not afraid of any of these dudes. They should be afraid of me. And they should be afraid that I will never shut up if I win with year 1 Broncos. Come here. You good, bro? You looked really tough in the regular season. See what that first drive did to this guy? My first running drive clearly annoyed him. He didn't run the ball. He just decided to try and throw. He wanted those points back immediately. And how did that work out for him? An absolute snuggie. Just keep annoying him. All those KOs don't do much when I'm running the ball, do they? They don't do much. I'm just going to keep trying to drive this guy crazy and run the ball. Even if I get 3 here, that's a huge up. That's a great start to the game. And we give ourselves the chance to play defense, which we do better than almost anyone else in here right now. So, yep, way to be. Good job, Williams. 9 for 97. I just want to guarantee the 3. That should guarantee it. You in, dude. What are you in? He's on his line. He's on his line. Yep. Perfect. Pocket. Presence. Laser. Good throw. Yep. Come on, Williams. Fight. See, here, you got to be okay with either result. You got to, like, 3 is fine because he hasn't moved the ball yet. So it's like, but he will because we've played him before. So I know he will. But it's like 7 is going to put so much pressure. How much risk? Like when you're trying to win big games, how much risk am I willing to put on this particular drive? The answer here is not a lot. But I want to see what he's in. I don't think you can get to Daniels at the corner. Yeah, I'm good. He's not faster than you. He's not faster than you. If you're going to come out in 6-1, I drafted an absolute stud. So I'm just going to roll out and be great. 14-0. Guys, can't say I expected this, but redemption. Beat me in the regular season. I'm taking notes. Taking notes up here. Oh, gosh. Perfect timing. Take the ball. See Ellis? Do you see Ellis right there, though? Oh, man. Ellis is there. Like, we are putting ourselves in positions to make crazy plays. Honestly, just run cover 2 man here. Just run 2 man. That's what he's gonna throw there every single time you do.
Jackson now on 2nd and 10. Jackson will throw again.
Throw it. Oh my. Ellis, you see Ellis is there. Ellis is always there. Part of me thinks take a timeout here, but
Here as the clock runs. On 2nd down, here's Mitchell. Before halftime. They'll run with Mitchell.
yep.
And this time he's
See, he's still using his, which is surprising to me. If he runs this, I'm gonna leave him 1 timeout though.
as the clock will stop with just
This is that end around.
seconds to go in the
This is that end around. Run commit this way. This is the end around.
They'll try a little
Dude, I take notes. I take notes. Not out there, but up here. I know what you're doing.
now it's Jackson. Eluding the pressure right.
Snuggie. Take your 3, bud.
Probably the wise
Take your 3.
no one open. He just
Yeah, he's going to. Okay, offense. You stop him after half. It's got to be a priority to get him off the field. The only thing he's had against our defense is the tight end corner route. Stop that. We got a good chance to win. With this 16 seconds, I just don't want to do anything stupid. Just don't throw a pick and don't do anything dumb.
they'll come out throwing here to start the drive.
That's a dot. Keep it away. Keep it away from Hamilton. Keep it away from Hamilton.
Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with
I still have I could technically run and try and set up a bomb of a kick.
yard gain.
If he's in this defense, honestly, I'm going to do the 1000 IQ move. I'm going to do 14 adjustments, and I'm going to run, and I'm going to see if I can get there
They'll run
with a run.
here, Williams. And he's going to take this
No,
on
not quite.
from the midfield stripe. They'll look to throw. This one swung out to Williams.
43-yard line.
He'll go down inside the 45
Okay.
before
The leg is brutal right now, so I don't have a whole lot of confidence in this kick.
Brandon, and it looks like they're going to utilize him
But-
out of the backfield any way they can. And that time they
I get it perfect.
now on defense,
Some things are just, we're buzzing right now. I don't care what anyone says. This is some of the best Madden I've played all year. Beautiful.
Jackson now. A short throw caught by
That's so bad. That's so bad.
Brownies. They're able to get the third down conversion. Looking to speed things up here.
I'm making about 17 audibles of play, and I just tripped. 100% I tripped. But the thing is, even if you trip with your user, if you got a blitz coming, it doesn't matter. If you don't, it matters. Run to Andrews, lurk the middle. If it's a play action, I know exactly what play it is.
On 3rd down, Jackson.
I'm just late with my user.
Now it's Jackson.
Come here. We are just screaming. We are absolutely screaming here.
Jackson.
Come here. Oh my.
They'll try and throw for it with Jackson.
Nope. Could have been PI. Could have been PI. I thought I lurked it. Oh my gosh, I thought I lurked it. Okay. Offense, run the ball. That's all we got to do. Our defense is unreal. Just run the ball and we'll probably win this whole thing. Don't do anything stupid. Don't give him a free touchdown or anything.
They'll start this drive out on the ground. And now
maybe they're just trying to set him up.
Yep. Love that play call.
pass complete to
Caught him back. Love that play call.
Williams going to get it again on 2nd down.
Look at the fight.
He'll be up in
3rd and 2.
3 following a gain of 3.
We got a couple different things we can do here. I think we gotta.
A lot of credit to the offensive line. They've been able to
I think we throw this ball personally.
game, and while that wasn't a huge one, that's okay. They'll take them in short, steady bursts.
Able to find the
Don't score. Don't score. Better to not score in that situation. Sutton, you're a stud for that. But I would rather take 2 minutes and 3 points than get 7. And we have a chance to get points no matter what here. His offense, he still has Lamar Jackson. So, guys, are we about to pull off the upset? Knock off the 1 and 2 seeds like they are nothing with the Broncos? I think we might. I think we just might. See, even that? That's fine. Now I get the touchdown? That's cool.
Their hopes of advancing past this divisional round.
Give me. You good, dude? You good? You gotta go somewhere? Oh, wait. No, you don't have to go anywhere. You just gotta go home. You just, honestly, in Madden, you just play the hand you're dealt. I knew on that first drive if I could run the ball, I knew on that first drive if I passed the ball and he stopped me and knockout city everywhere, all the momentum would just be on his side. So I was like, you know what? How do I take away the momentum? People look at the Broncos like we're a joke, but I have a really good defense. You run the ball 18 times and you play excellent defense. And your defensive player of the year makes a crazy play. Like, all those things together just equal wins. And through 2 playoff games, we are just dominating, playing the simplest form of football of all time. And oh my gosh, the Chiefs got smacked. So the Chiefs beat TSAP, and then we get the Bengals. Bengals for a trip to the bowl? Bet. I'll take that. Guys, we got the Bengals, man. We got the Bengals for a trip. Like, what is life? We just seriously, all we've done is just play super smart. I've avoided, in 2 games, I've made 1 mistake. I know I'm good with defensive adjustments. I got a new superstar safety. I have Patrick Surtain who's playing the middle. He's not hiding over on the outside. He's playing the middle. He's taking everything away. And you're seeing like, dang, we're really freaking good. That's all I'm seeing. So going into this rematch against the Bengals, I felt like I was better than this guy last time we played. I really did. I felt like in a lot of ways, this guy wasn't as good as me. So I'm just going to keep this really simple. This intro, I'm 1 game from the Super Bowl. Yes, he has 99 Xavier Worthy, 96 speed Jamar Chase. But at the end of the day, it doesn't mean he's better than me. We're going to find a way. We're going to clutch up. We're 1 game from doing the impossible and making the Super Bowl with Broncos year 1. So figure it out and let's go.
Here's Burrow to throw right away.
Come here. Got him. We're screaming, Willie Beeman. Sit up in your seat, kid. This is going to be a long day. This is going to be a long day for you. Come here. You good, bro? You good? Because I'm blitzing my entire team every single play. I know I don't have the greatest DBs, so I'm just going to blitz my entire team.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
Nope. 4th down. Come here. We're screaming! Oh my gosh, dude! Good defense. Okay, be smart. Run the ball here.
Back to throw here. It's caught on the right side.
Ah, good try. Good try, good try, good try. Honestly, that was an excellent defense to start. I'm going to put in Braylon. If I get it, I get it. If I don't, I don't. It's kind of the way I'm looking at this. Got him. Braylon Allen. Let's go, fellas. Good defense. 3rd and 5. He's not comfortable against the blitz right now at all. You can tell just simply by play calling, he's scared. He's not normally the type to run the ball that much, so. Come here. Get over here. Oh my gosh, you freaking suck. This guy's horrible against the blitz. Just run back. Run to Worthy. It's a snuggie, dude. First time he beat me. 2nd time, I adjust. Greatest show on turf. Oh my gosh, this isn't even. This is probably one of the most dominant defensive playoff runs I've ever had. Would it be Allen? I just don't want to do anything stupid here. My defense through 2 drives has allowed almost 0 yards. So at this point, in my opinion, you understand that your defense is dominant and you let your defense be dominant and don't do anything stupid in the red zone. A pick 6 in the red zone, he's leading the game. Just let your defense be dominant and run the ball with Braylon Allen.
Now Burrow.
Oh my gosh.
Left side is Brown. Here's Burrow setting up to throw it.
Throw the post, kid. Throw the post, Malone! Throw it!
Shotgun handoff to Brown here.
It's fourth.
And he takes it. Burrow looking to pass.
Good defense, guys. Good defense. As soon as he goes to bunch, I'll show you guys what I'm doing. I'm coming out. I'm taking spinner, but I'm doing this. So he's got I'm responsible for the entire middle, but I have both my flats covered and both the outs covered. So he's got to make and he does. He makes a crazy read. Good throw. Okay. Can't let him figure this out because his defense is actually pretty good. So when you got someone on the ropes, you got to kill him.
Now it's Burrow.
Bro.
And Burrow gonna throw again.
Get over here. Good defense. I'm screaming. Oh my gosh, this Broncos season has been a movie.
From the gun, a give to Brown.
He's short. That's fourth down. This is for the game.
Needed 10. And no move to get the
Make 14 adjustments.
They'll stay put on 4th and 1.
Shoot.
To the left side. And he'll be taken.
That would have really made it difficult for him to come back. Dude, look at the adjustments. We're fired up over here right now.
Now it's Burrow.
Oh my, Surtain, you suck for that.
This offense, they just had to stand on the sideline, watch their opponent offer a
I'm gonna be Braylon. See, what I don't want to do here is I don't want to lose this game. I kind of want to just like, we get ball at half. Last time I played him, I felt like I did a lot of stupid decisions. After an excellent start, I felt like I just made poor decisions the entire thing. This time, I want to make sure that he can stop me. I want to make sure that he can stop me on the ground. I want to make sure that he can stop the thing where we do best and go from there.
They stay on the ground this time. It's Williams.
Way to be, Williams. Fall forward, kid. Fall forward.
They run it again with Williams.
Way to be. First 2-minute warning. See what I mean? At least here, I am ensuring that we go into half with a 2-score lead, most likely, unless I do something really stupid, whereas I don't want to like put myself into a position where I'm getting into a shootout with the Bengals when I am a predominantly like running like crown him, dude. He's unreal. He's absolutely unreal. Javonte Williams, you earned your contract that you're going to get. You don't have it yet, but you're going to get a contract. Third and inches. Shoot!
That is caught. Throwing again, it's Burrow.
Surtain. That's such an awkward animation from Surtain right there.
Burrow will throw. Wide open receiver complete. On second down, here's Burrow. Flush to his
Get over here! You don't fumble that! How do you not fumble that?
looking to throw.
There's nothing there.
From the shotgun, it's Burrow.
Skinner, you're such a stud for that! Oh my gosh! Clip that! That is why Skinner plays there. For a trip to the bowl, and Skinner just decleats the dude. Oh my gosh.
Trying to run it out as they start on the ground.
Way to go, Javonte.
Just shy of the
Okay, we go to halftime. We get ball. We're up 13. Be smart. Play the game you got to play. Defense, that was unreal from Skinner.
that temptation of kind of looking ahead. Would you agree?
This guy couldn't stop the run. His life depended on it, and I think I have every reason to keep doing it. So I'm just going to keep on running. Run my way to the bowl with the Broncos.
Williams going to get it again on second down. Javonte Williams.
Oh my gosh, I wanted the clip.
Up and making the big time play.
They'll roll him out right.
Way to be, Daniel. How do we want to play this? A 3 here helps, but it doesn't solve our entire issue. But it does help. Ah, shoot. What does 3 get me here? 23-7. 16 points. Worked on my laptop too. I could have done the mental math. I'm sorry. We're going to be smart though. We'll take our points. Take the 16-point lead and be smart. If he scores 6 times in a row, he scores 6 times in a row. I'll live with that if we get to that.
Because you know they want to come out, establish a
Come here. It's so crazy. It is just crazy right now.
From the shotgun, Joe
Come here. Good defense.
Now Joe Burrow on 3rd and long.
Ellis. Bro. Jump, Ellis.
Throwing now, Burrow on 1st down. Throw left side.
Okay.
Again, it's Burrow on 2nd and 10.
Math is my favorite subject. You bot.
Intercepted.
Get off my field.
They'll start on the ground here on 1st down.
Way to go, Allen. I'm sorry. I know we want good games, but like this is the most dominant playoff run I've ever had up until this point, and I have the Broncos. It's literally all just defense. And the Super Bowl is going to be tough. We're playing against the Packers, he's got a crazy team with them already. But like, at the end of the day, no matter what, I'm pretty proud of how we've played here.
On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air.
McMillions, baby. McMillions.
That's complete. And he's getting
I've thrown 3 passes.
tackles gonna be
That's all I've had to throw. Hate if you want, but I believe that you can win different. With the Seahawks, I'm not going to win like this. With the Chiefs, I'm not going to win like this. But I want to win. I'm here to win. So if you can play stellar defense, just don't make mistakes.
run some clock here. Now they try the right side here.
Ice it, Braylon. Guys, dominance. I figured out a defense, and so far, nobody can move the freaking ball. Even people who beat me in the regular season, I've held them to a combined. I think we've allowed 21 points in this playoff run, which is outstanding. One more, and we pull off maybe, we pull off maybe the greatest year 1 I've ever had.
They'll give Williams right.
Look at this. Look at Williams. Look at Williams. Good game, dude. Guys, I know I'm kind of a serious tone right now saying this, but we are going to the Super Bowl in what was maybe the most dominant defensive performance I've ever had. We beat the entire AFC with just good adjustments, having the players in the right spot, and just simple screaming at them blitzes. I feel like I'm back. We're going to the bowl. I'm not going to get too excited. I wanted to do it, but like, I threw for 25 yards, which is disgusting, but I didn't have to. Good game. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, dev upgrades for the Super Bowl. 3 claps in the chat. Brandon Jones goes up to X Factor, which is awesome. So for the future, he does not get anything right now, but his XP bar goes down to 7,000. Keaton Ellis, who was Rookie of the Year, goes up to Superstar. He gets 3 upgrades for winning the awards. What a user, what a season, what a player. He gets his 2nd ability slot. Okay, so like I said, Ellis, he only gets recuperation for the Super Bowl. It's not like we're totally like in this insane position for this game. I'm not gonna lie to you and pretend like, yo, we're just stacked. No, we've won every single game by just being smarter than my opponent, and that's what I intend to do. I'm just gonna try and be smarter than my opponent. I'm gonna do everything I can to play the game simple, to play the game smart, and to win. I'm gonna switch some abilities. We're going up against a juggernaut. I feel a little bit of pressure because it is year number 1. Sutton doesn't get an upgrade. Nobody on our team seems to get upgrades other than our defense. And our offense didn't really deserve it. Jaden Daniels doesn't get an upgrade. But at the end of the day, we win this. This is probably the greatest season ever. But I'm not overhyping it in my head because I don't want to get nervous. So if we pull this off, I'm going to freak out. But until then, I'm just going to keep doing what I'm doing. I'm going to keep making adjustments. I'm going to keep trying to get stops. And hopefully, win this thing year one and pull off what is seemingly impossible. Jalen McMillions, he's going to get an upgrade, which is awesome. He's going to get +1 playmaker. We're just going to run the ball in here. Like, honestly, I'm going to be smart. I'm going to let him make mistakes. It's the Super Bowl. People make mistakes. Let's see who he's got in his team. But, like, at the end of the day, if I can make him mess up, like, 2 times, we probably win the bowl with how good our defense has been. So, it's a big one. He's got Alexander. Oh, my gosh. X Factor. Superstar. Yeah, he's solid. DBs. Oh my gosh, he got Wiggins. He made McKinney a superstar. David versus Goliath. Let's go. Oh my gosh. Okay. Lock in, Brett. Pull this off with Jaden Daniels. He goes down as one of the greatest quarterbacks I've ever had, who didn't even do anything. We pretty much just handed the ball off. But it goes down as one of the greatest defenses we've ever had. Don't want the ball first. I was literally about to say I do not want the ball first. Okay, lock in. You're going to be experiencing a lot of blitzes. He's got superstars all over. It's going to be FS Blitz 3. This guy runs whatever is the meta on YouTube. Like, it's been kind of how he's always played. It's all right. Good run, Williams. I just want to see what he's in. I want to see if he stays in FS Zone Blitz 3. He's going to run the same blitz every single time. I just want to see if he stays in it the entire game no matter what. That's what I'm most curious about. One block. Good job, man. Like I said, he's going to stay in FS Blitz 3. We're just going to try and make him pay every single play. Make him pay for running that. Greg, go. Way to be. Dot. Let's go, Daniels. If we got to cook up dots today, we'll cook up dots. If he's going to blitz like crazy, we'll cook up dots. We'll do whatever we got to do. We just leave with the Super Bowl. Maybe this will be the game that Daniels has to take over. His run defense is good. We might just have to take over with Jaden. Good start. 7-zip. Way to be. Good defense. Okay, this has been where we've been best all season. Shoot. Get over here. Good defense. He's moving. His adjustments are actually pretty impressive out of this. Good defense. 3rd and 5. Get over here! Oh my gosh! Cheat me, game! That's so bad. Oh my gosh. Browning's in the end zone and we're 14-zip. Browning should have been in the end zone and we should have been 14-zip on that. Come here, let's go. Good job, Moss. Come here. That's 4th. He's got to take 3 here, I think. Boom! Play defense. We blitz every play. That should have been a pick 6, but it is what it is. Okay, it's all right. Get 7 here. Get 7. Way to be, Daniels. Don't fumble. Don't fumble. Way to be, Daniels. That's good pocket. That's excellent, excellent, excellent pocket right there. Way to be. Way to be, Javonte. You got it. Way to be, Javonte. There we go. Take it to the 2. Way to be. Way to be Javonte.
Again, it's Williams.
Way to be Javonte. Let's go. First down.
Coming into the game, they knew he would be the focal point of their attack. This is going to take an 11-man unit.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw.
Way to be.
Able to get this down.
Way to be, Jaden.
They'll try and run. This is Williams. Down at the 2. They'll set up a throw. Being chased out left. Now whistles and
Make him play offense. You got to. We got to stop the first drive. You got to make him play offense. Ah, I hate this. I hate this. I hate this, but you got to make him play offense. You take your 7-point lead going into half, and you take that as a win.
field goal unit to see about getting
And that's the only way to play this. Oh, my gosh.
1 second, all that remains.
Way to be Sertan. He almost just housed that line. Okay. Defense. 1 stop. Honestly, 1 stop puts us in a good situation. Obviously, I wanted 7 there. But I am trusting what I have trusted this entire season. Now, that all being said, he clearly knows what he's doing. But if we can get 1 pick, 1 stop, 1 anything, we got a really good chance to win this game. So,
Welcome back.
do everything you can to win this.
Working out of the gun. Love.
Get over here. Good defense. 3rd and 6.
Love. They go play action now.
Give me those! You freaking scrub! Go. Go, Riley. It's a snuggie out here, fellas. It's a freaking box! Best defense I've ever played in my life. Now go win the Super Bowl. Go embarrass this guy. Go embarrass this guy. I don't just want to win. I want to embarrass him. Win the entire thing. Come on.
At the line. Remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick 6, so we'll see. Taking it right down Broadway.
That's crazy. That's so unfortunate. That's so unfortunate. That's so unfortunate.
They start the drive on the ground. It's Williams.
Good play.
To speak of.
Good play. Okay, we got a game to play, guys. We got a game to play. Let's go. He's not going to go home. Josh freaking Jacobs. Oh, my gosh. Of course it's Josh Jacobs.
They'll stay on the ground with Williams. And
Good play.
back to throw.
Way to be. Way to be. Good play, Williams. He's blitzing every single time. Every single time I have the ball, he is sending his entire freaking team.
Caught that look from you there.
That was clutch. That's just check downs, prolonging drives. You got to get 7 here.
A little more active in the passing game. Let's see if that's the start of them trying to get the ball to him a little bit more here in the second half.
Way to be. Let's go, man. Way to be, Sutton.
they give it to Williams running right.
Way to be, Williams. Way to be, Williams. Good fight, Williams.
Williams going to get it again on 2nd down.
Way to go, Williams.
They run it again with Williams.
Good job, Javonte. I'm just playing this smart, guys.
3.
I'm not overthinking anything. I'm just trying my best to play this as smart as I possibly can here. Try not to make a mistake. Take 3 if needed and play defense. The only thing he scored on was a freaking huge run.
He'll drop to throw. Eluding the pressure right. And out of
Way to be.
Williams.
Got him. Guys, 1 stop, baby. 1 stop. Don't let him get a crazy run. 1 freaking stop. And we pull off the greatest year 1. And this is the thing. If I pull this off just for this league, I don't even have good players yet. So just wait. Just freaking wait.
Here in the 4th quarter as they begin this drive 1st and 10.
He's going back to the run again. Similar to me. I feel like he feels like that's one of his best chance at a really, really, really quick touchdown. It's kind of what it looks like.
3.
That's the read I'm getting. Play everybody deep here. Let him take a check down. I feel like he wants to throw the ball deep. Bagged. Oh my gosh.
To pass. Jordan Love.
I do this. Just so you know, buddy, I freaking do this. I don't even need a good team right now. The way I'm playing, I don't even need a good team. You only scored from a jukebox run. That's the only way that you even got on the board. This should have been twice as embarrassing as it was. And give Javonte the MVP if we win this, please. Okay. Take it to the 2 and take 3. Take it to the 2-minute warning and take your points. 17-point lead. Maybe the most dominant season I've ever had. And this is just the beginning. This is just the beginning for Daniels. It's just the beginning for this defense. And it's just the beginning for this chat. Because I promise you, I'm getting better at this game. I promise you.
Well, it's been a struggle so far for this offense, Charles. It's not only that they haven't been able to put the points up, but really stringing yards together has been a real issue for them in this one.
I'm so glad you brought up the yardage because I was thinking to myself, we've seen a lot of NFL games and we've seen our share.
All he's got is jukebox. This is how you know you got people like you got Packers, you got X Factor Jordan Love, and your best chance of scoring against me right now is this. Yeah, well, there you go, man, downfield. Waste your time. You're just wasting your time, kid. You're just wasting your time.
They throw it out right complete. And a short throw to Musgrave.
This guy's quit out on me before, so I couldn't see the celebration in the Super Bowl. I'm curious if he's about to do it again. Because I know for a fact he's pulled plug to avoid the Super Bowl celebration before. And it seems would not be shocking if he did it again. But guys, let me just be the... Look at him. He closed out. He disconnected right at the end. So I couldn't see my Super Bowl celebration. It's lame, dude. It's lame. But honestly, it's just a testament to... I guess how good we are. Hey, do you, bro? That's super freaking cool of you. You got boxed up by the Broncos. You suck. I'm going to go get my own Super Bowl celebration. But a letter to you, that is the lamest thing I've ever seen anybody do. We don't get to see anything. I think we have to force win ourselves in the Super Bowl because he DC'd in the bowl, which is the lamest thing I've ever seen. But is what is. We're going to get our celly. This is the best I can do at a Super Bowl celebration. So, unfortunately, we don't get the storybook in-game celebration because he decided to pull plug with 3 seconds left. But I just want to say, you can win this game with defense. When I really lock in, when I really play defense, sorry, it's Broncos against Broncos because I want to make sure it happened on the first drive. When I really lock in, we can win this. Now, the next step... the next step of this is just making this the greatest. I didn't change his last name anyways. I only changed his face. It's just for this picture to have, so we have this forever on the intro. Jaden Daniels becomes the first ever rookie to win a Super Bowl with maybe the worst team in the league in the most dominant fashion I have ever done it. Now, I wish I could have had that moment, but he decided that he was going to DC, which is against the rules, but it is what it is. And yeah, we'll go back to the menu now. Guys, we won the Super Bowl. I don't really, you know what? I'll celebrate, but it was just dominant. Okay, so re-sign. Let's talk re-sign. We just pulled out, hey, you never know what franchises are going to be the greatest until you do them. Let's go on a Commanders type run. We won year one. We're going to get better this offseason. We got a lot of players to bring back. We have $147 million. I'm going to spend in free agency. I'm sick of sitting around. Javonte earned a contract. He was literally insane. Javonte, I want you for I had to guarantee that he would come back. We have all this money, and all these guys had said no. I just won the bowl, so I'm willing to pay 16 for these guys. We have $147 million. It's not like we're struggling over here. Baron Browning was good enough to earn a deal. If he said no, I would be okay with it, and I would replace. Nope, Baron Browning can come back. I'm not as attached to the other side. Caden Stearns was a beast as well. He's going to get a player-friendly 3 years. I liked him. He blitzed a lot. He was super, super, super elite. And then Traymon Smith probably won't. So if he says no, that's not the end of the world. Guys, we just pulled off a year 1 Broncos Super Bowl. One of the greatest accomplishments all year. So kill the like button for it. Guys, we're going to make this a dynasty. That's one. That's one. Hopefully a second one in 2 days.